Sí, por favor, busquen la pantalla.
Ms. Guevara, did you check in with the clerk?
Yes, I did.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Mr. Nafsu, I need you to check in with the clerk. I'll send you her number.
Perfect.
Good morning.
Morning, what's your name, please?
Shanita Harris.
Thank you. Mr. Nunn, I need you to stay muted, please.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, sorry about that.
No problem. Good morning, Mr. Fikens.
Morning, Ms. Wilson. How are you doing today?
I'm good. How are you?
Pretty good, thanks.
Do you see Mr. Cronk's name on the docket, Devin Cronk?
I don't.
I was told yesterday to come in for a slight quick hearing. So
Okay.
Okay, were you told to come into the building or on Zoom?
on Zoom by Mr. Green.
Okay, thank you.
No problem.
Shanita Harris, if you take another puff of a cigarette in my courtroom, I'm going to disconnect you from Zoom and you will have to appear here in person. We do not smoke in court. Mute me before I come.
I'm sorry.
I'm gonna take my hat off.
All right, good morning, everyone.
Morning.
36th District Court is now in session. I am Judge Shannon A. Holmes, and I am serving as your presiding judge. I noticed that a couple of people are not muted. Please mute your device until your case is called. Please mute your device. We do not do shout outs in this courtroom, so please mute your device. On this morning, if you are here for an 8:30 formal hearing, then I'm going to give the prosecutor a few minutes as well as the officers to check in. My court reporter will place all of the attorneys into a breakout room so that when the prosecutor comes, you will be able to speak with the prosecutor. And then Ms. Wilson will place all the officers in a breakout room. So if you are on, please turn on your video so that Ms. Wilson does not have to guess who's who and who's where and who has checked in. If you are an attorney on an 8:30 matter on this morning, please make sure that you check in with my clerk, Ms. Mack. You can check in with Ms. Mack at area code 313-965-2280. 313-965-2280. Please check in with Ms. Mack. That number appears in the chat. Thank you and good morning, Ms. Wilson. I appreciate you. If you are an officer, an attorney, you are an attorney and you're here for the 8:30 docket call, please check in with my clerk at 965-2280. I appreciate your cooperation, and you will be placed in a breakout room as soon as I give Ms. Wilson co-host, and I'm doing it now. Thank you, ma'am. All right, thank you so much. With that, I am going to have the attorneys for specialty court and House Counsel, please place your appearance on the record at this time.
Good morning, Your Honor. Attorney Jessica Warfield, P85391, Defense Counsel for Specialty Court this morning.
Good morning, and I can barely hear Miss.
Yes, sir. I got Curtis Smith, and I'm gonna have Carry on with me.
Gotcha, sir.
Curtis Smith. Yes.
All right, please place your device on mute until your case is called. Miss Mack, when you get a chance, call him and give him Judge Millhouse's.
Oh, yeah, I'll call him because I need to take it. I already talked to the clerk. She told me we're gonna take care of it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'll call
Call
him.
him and get a ticket number.
Yes.
He's freaking out.
Okay.
All right, very good. Okay, let's do it. I am ready. Mr. Fikens, go ahead and place your appearance on the record.
Thank you. Good morning, Your Honor. Robert Fikens, P31894, Specialty Court Defense Attorney.
All right, thank you, Mr. Fikens. Can you all turn the volume up just a little bit? I'm having trouble hearing. All right, very good. And then for case managers on this morning, Mr. Green, your appearance.
Good morning, Your Honor. Demetrius Green, Specialty Court Case Manager.
All right, good morning, Mr. Green. And then I don't see Ms. Taylor, and it could just be I have so many people on the screen. And so, Ms. Taylor, if you're on, place your appearance. If not, I'll get you when you get on. Not on yet? Okay. All right, no problem. Good morning. Yes.
The county has Curtis Smith.
6:37.
Now he's not scheduled.
Okay.
Do you want to do it until they have it?
All right, yes, and I do see him now. Thank you. Ms. Warfield, I do see, and Mr. Green and Ms. Taylor, I do see Mr. Smith is on. Do either of you need to go in a breakout room to speak with him? He's at the Wayne County Jail.
Your Honor, possibly, I am going to send you a quick message now to see how you would like for us to proceed.
All right, thank you so much. All right, I am going to start off this morning with promotions. We have a couple of individuals that are going to be promoted on this morning. And so, Ms. Taylor, I see you. Can you place your appearance on the record for me?
Good morning, Jasmine Taylor, Specialty Court Case Manager.
All right, good morning, Ms. Taylor. All right, I don't see Ms. Whitley on. I know she has to get on her break. So she's not joining us this morning for her promotion. She'll do it later on a break.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, that's fine. All right, then I have Mr.
Neely.
Joel Neely. Mr. Neely, good morning to you.
Good morning, ma'am.
How are you this morning?
I'm doing pretty good. How are you doing?
I am doing very well. I have the following matter for you, Mr. Neely. Case number 210-443-7201. State your full name for me, Mr. Neely.
Joel Neely.
All right, Mr. Neely. Ms. Taylor has recommended you for promotion. And so are you ready to be promoted?
Yes, I am, ma'am.
All right, let's do it. Then Ms. Taylor, go ahead and make the record.
Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Joel Neely is.
Please, James Carwell to Medroom.
Mr. Neely, can you mute your device, please? Thank you. Okay, yes, Mr. Neely is in compliance with his court order and treatment plan. He is currently in phase 4 of our 5-phase program. He is in compliance with everything that he is supposed to be doing. He is benefiting from the services that he is participating in. And at this time, I recommend that he be promoted onto phase 5 of the 5-phase program.
All right, Mr. Neely, did you hear that?
Yes, I did.
You are going to the final phase. That means you have been doing everything you're supposed to do. You've been working very hard. And so Ms. Taylor recommended that you go to our final phase. There was no objection from any of the team members. So is there anything that you want to tell the court today?
No, Your Honor, I'm doing pretty well.
You are. Do you notice a difference in yourself, Mr. Neely?
Yeah, I feel a lot more responsible. I'm making better decisions and I'm learning and growing.
There you go. Those are awesome things that you want to take with you for the rest of your life, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Awesome. Did you get some new glasses?
They're old glasses. They were just tweaked. I had to wait to get them fixed and stuff. Yeah. But I just started.
See you. I see you. You have a whole new look today. I like it, Mr. Neely.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right. Ms. Warfield, was there anything you wanted to add as to Mr. Neely and his promotion to phase 5 today?
I just wanted to say again, congratulations, Mr. Neely. You are at the, I don't want to say the end, but near the finish line of our program. And I just want to continue to keep pushing yourself forward. It does not get easy from what I've seen and from what I've experienced just in life. The closer you get to the finish line, the more things get thrown at you. So stay the course, stay focused, continue to utilize your resources and just building yourself up as you have continued to.
Thank you, ma'am.
All right. Ms. Taylor, I have that the next, no, I don't have his next date. I didn't write it down. What would be next for Mr. Neely?
He will have a face-to-face with myself on April 5th, 2023 at 10:35 a.m.
All right. Did you get that, Mr. Neely?
April 5th, 10:35. Yep, I got it.
All right. Awesome. I need everybody in the courtroom to join me in celebrating Mr. Neely on his promotion to phase 5. Congratulations, Mr. Neely. Congratulations to you. Awesome job, sir. Keep up the great work, okay?
All right, thank you very much.
All right, thank you. All right, I am going to go to Antonia. You're free to leave, Mr. Neely. I'm going to go to Ms. Smith. I know I have you coming in just to check on you. So I want to do your case very quickly. Good morning, Ms. Smith. Are you there?
Yes, good morning.
Good morning. All right, Ms. Smith, I wish you would have come in today. I didn't want to make you come in because you're certainly not in trouble. I just want to lay eyes on you in person, but it's okay. How are you today?
I'm a little upset, just a little bit.
I know you are. I know you are. What can we do to help you, Ms. Smith, if anything?
I just want to keep talking to my therapist.
Yes, I heard you've been doing that. And I'm so proud of you. I am. You are taking care of business the right way. You're doing what you need to do to make sure that you stay on track. And I'm so proud of you, Ms. Smith. I am. That lets me know you have it in you. Okay? All right. I just wanted to check in on you. You sure there's nothing else that you need from us or nothing else that we can do to help you?
Just pray for me.
That's already being done. Yes, ma'am. Okay?
Okay.
All right. How are your babies doing?
They sleeping right now.
Okay. All right. Are you taking good care of them as well?
Yes.
All right, Ms. Smith, if you need resources for the children in light of what has happened, please make sure you let Ms. Griffin know so that we can connect you to resources for the children, okay?
Okay.
All right, because that I'm sure is a lot for them as well. Okay?
Okay.
All right, do you have any questions for the team this morning?
No, thank you, Jasmine.
Yeah.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
All right. Let me just place your case number on the record and I'll put your return to court date on. I have case number Z807-3141 for Antonia Smith. Ms. Smith, state your name for me.
Antonia Smith.
All right, and so Ms. Smith, you're gonna come back to see me on Zoom, March 29, 2023, and that will be at 8:45 a.m.
Okay. March 29th.
All right. I'm sorry,
March 29th.
March 29th. Yes, ma'am. Okay.
Today my son's
All right.
birthday.
Today is your son's birthday. How old is he?
9.
He is 9. What are you doing today for his birthday?
We going out to eat.
I love it. I love it. That is awesome. That's awesome. All right. Listen, make sure you tell him that we all wish him a happy birthday here at the court. We want him to have a wonderful, wonderful time and enjoy your family on this evening, okay?
Okay.
All right, very good. Listen, Ms. Smith, if you need us, we're here. You can Zoom in anytime. You can pick up the phone and call. You can walk into the courtroom, whatever it takes. We want to help you, okay?
Okay.
All right, very good. Before you hang up, I want Miss Warfield, Miss Taylor, anything you want to add, and then check your message.
Your Honor, for me, just as Ms. Smith knows, if she needs me, just reach out to me. I'll try to help you any way that I can. And just continue to utilize your services. Please utilize your services so that you can stay on track because you have been doing so good. So just keep up your good work, okay?
Okay.
And that is, I have the same sentiments. Just keep going again. This is a time where life throws something at you that knocks you down, but you can get back up and you have gotten up. Just keep going. Lean on the resources and the people that have been around you. Remember your mother's words. We're not going to put them on the record, but remember why you're doing it. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
There you go. All right, Miss Smith. All right, thank you, Miss Taylor. If you could do that this morning, maybe you can go in a breakout room with her real quick. I don't know, or
that's fine.
You want to do it that way?
Yeah, I can do that.
And then let me know so I can do that. Okay, very good. All right, Miss Smith. Just know we care about you and we'll see you on the 29th or sooner, okay?
Okay.
All right, take care of yourself. You're gonna go in a breakout room with Miss Taylor. Thank you, Miss Wilson. All right, very good. This is a good time, Miss Matt. Oh. Yeah. Mr. Vikings, do you have anything ready on the 8:30 from the 8:30 traffic case?
Judge, I believe all of those are retained at this point in time, it appears, so nothing is ready from my end.
All right, very good. Has the city attorney checked in or the state prosecutor?
The city attorney has checked in, Judge.
All right, and so I'm sure he's talking to people and they'll let Ms. Mack know when they're ready to proceed and I'll start calling those cases. I'd like to get them done no later than 9:15, 9:30. I don't want to have attorneys sitting around waiting.
I'll text the prosecutor, Judge, to make sure that he knows that to go into breakout rooms.
All right, awesome, thank you. All right, at this time, I'm going to do the cases for our phase 5 individuals, phase 5. And so I'm looking for Mr. Rhea. I don't see him. Does he have his name up? Mr. Rhea on? All right, I'll keep going. Is Ms. Linebarger on?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, awesome. Let me just pin her. I'm gonna put all of my phase 5s on. Mr. Barusco, is he on this morning? Yes, he is. All right, very good. I have so many people I have to pin. And then for Ms. Thomas, is Shanita Thomas on?
She is not on at the moment, Your Honor.
Where's Miss Thomas? Uh-oh. All right, well, let's go with who we have. We're gonna start with Miss Linebarger. Good morning, Miss Linebarger.
Good morning.
All right, good morning. On this morning, my phase 5 and phase 4 people. The question of the day, I don't know if you all are too young or too old to remember Blue's Clues. There was always a question of the day. And so I'm dating myself. My 32-year-old was a little kid when Blue's Clues was around. And so the question of today is, what have you added to your life? What activity that you have added to your life since you have been in specialty court that has helped you? Something you've added. If you haven't added anything, then something you will add. Okay? I want y'all to think about that. Phase 5 and phase 4. What activity have you added to your life since you've been in specialty court that has helped you? And I'm really looking to hear like social activities. What are you doing now that you weren't doing before you came to us that has helped you, or something that you will add to your life? All right. So I'm giving y'all a second to think about it. Ms. Linebarger, unfortunately, you're gonna be first. So let me put your case number on the record. Let me put your case number on. I have case number 210-443-8101. State your full name for me.
Lisa Linebarger.
All right, good morning, Ms. Linebarger. How are you this morning?
Okay, you kind of got me on that question this morning.
I got you on it.
Yeah.
Well, let's talk about some other stuff while you think about that. All right, Ms. Linebarger, I heard in staffing that you are in compliance. Is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
You are in compliance, ma'am. Yes, you are. All right, Ms. Linebarger, and how does that feel? I see you smiling. Most of the time you get on here, you're looking humdrum, frowning, and complaining. You smiling. Even you feel good about being in compliance, right?
Yeah, I've been going to see my grandkids a little more often, so you know.
All right, very good.
So, just making me a little happier. So, and then my daughter's starting to come over. And
okay.
Now I'm trying to get this answer to this Blues Clues.
What have you added? Come on, think of something. Doesn't have to be anything.
All I really
huge.
do is cook. I cook for my church. You know, I'll be cooking for the church. Sometimes I cook and take it to Miss Griffin when she have her little meetings and stuff. That's really all I do. And watch
That's what you added.
Yeah.
Okay, I love it that you added. You're helping other people, right?
Yeah, I do that a lot.
And does that make you feel good?
Yes, I love doing that.
Yes, very good. So there are some things that bring you joy that you've been able to do while you're in the program, right?
Yes.
All right, awesome. Awesome. Are you having any difficulties with anything that you need us to help you with?
Not right now, no.
All right. Very good. Well, Mr. Green reported that you're doing well, that you are in compliance, that you are getting down to the end of this.
Beautiful.
As long as you do what you're supposed to do. Uh-oh, can you hear me?
Hold on.
Because I need you to hear this.
Hello, can you hear me?
I can hear you. Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
A little bit. Trying to get to where I can hear you. Yeah. I can hear you now.
All right. All right. Listen, Mr. Green reported that you are in compliance, that you're doing well, that you're getting to the tail end of this thing. And what I want to remind you of is don't sabotage yourself, okay?
All right.
Do what you're supposed to do. You are almost there, okay?
All right.
Be very mindful of the people, the places, and the things that you do, because you are almost there, ma'am.
Okay.
You can reach out and touch it. I'm sorry?
I say I'll be at home all the time now.
I don't want you to just be at home all the time. Mr. Green's gonna talk to you.
I go to church.
Okay, that's good. Go to church. I love it. But here's the thing, and this is for the whole courtroom. While you all are with us, I understand people shut down and they don't want to do anything because they don't want to get in trouble. Listen, I want you all to learn how to socialize, learn how to have a good time in a good way, so that when you leave this program, you won't be turning up. And then you might end up back here with me. And then I'm gonna be so mad at y'all. I can't see all y'all faces, but I see some of y'all laughing. I want y'all to learn how to do some healthy, pro-social things that you enjoy doing, that you can do while you're in the program. So that when you leave us, you will remember, hey, there are some things that I enjoy doing without getting in trouble, without having to go to court, without having the police involved. I need you all to be doing that, thinking about that, and incorporating that into and your case manager will have some conversation with you about that. All right, Ms. Linebarger, going to church is good too. That's one of my pro-social activities as well. I go to church. Yes, I do. All right, awesome. You have any questions for us today?
No, ma'am.
All right, Mr. Green, anything you need to add as to Miss Linebarger?
No, Your Honor. Ms. Linebarger is in compliance and she is working her program.
Awesome. All right, Ms. Warfield, anything to add?
Your Honor, just to echo your sentiments, you're at the point now, Ms. Linebarger, where you are going to, separate from us. So we really want you to get in the pattern of still living your life. You can live your life in your sobriety, and it's nothing wrong with that. So really get out here. Don't be a house crab. The weather's about to break. It's a perfect time. Get out here and start doing some stuff for yourself, okay?
Right. Oh, I do have a question, Judge, about my license.
Okay. What about your license? Can you tell me what about your license?
Do you know when I'll be able to get those back?
All right, Ms. Warfield, have you looked at the SOS for Ms. Linebarger?
I have not. I will link up with Miss Mack to see how I can get that. And Ms. Linebarger, me and you can discuss. So if you know what, can me and Ms. Linebarger be placed in the breakout room?
Yes, Ms. Mack, can you send the SOS report from Ms. Linebarger? Because I want her to get that license that she's asking about it.
I can help out too, Judge. I'm sorry to interrupt. I can help out.
Mr. Fikens, would you do it so Ms. Warfield can continue with us?
Yes.
All right, awesome. Ms. Mack, so we're gonna send it to Mr. Fikens. And then Ms. Linebarger, you'll go in a breakout room with Mr. Fikens. Thank you so much for Mr. Fikens for stepping in. And then Ms. Linebarger, thank you for bringing that to our attention. We want to make sure you have that taken care of before you leave us. And then your return to your face-to-face date. Mr. Green, what would that date be?
Your Honor, are we no longer doing the weekly check-ins after today?
Let's do one more. Yeah.
Okay.
So she'll do one more. Return to court, that'll be next week. What's today, the 15th?
Yes.
So will that be the 22nd?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, March 22nd, 2003. Check. It is, but that's okay. 8:45 a.m. I just want to lay my eyes on you. Actually,
Okay.
Mr. Green, I'm sorry. Miss Mack, you're right. That is our observation date. Mr. Green, I'll have her check in with us, but you may have to tweak her time, okay?
Okay.
Once we get that schedule from Mr. Morgan.
Okay.
All right, we may have to tweak your time. So make sure you answer for Mr. Green. Don't send him the voicemail, okay?
Oh, I always answer.
All right, very good. All right, Ms. Linebarger, good to see you. Keep up the great work. Go to the breakout room with Mr. Fikens so you all can talk about your driver's license.
Okay, thank you.
Mr. Fikens, can you give Ms. Mack a call, please?
Yes.
Have a blessed day, Your Honor.
All right, you do the same. Thank you so much, ma'am.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Let's keep going. Wait a minute. All right, Mr. Barusco, are you ready?
Yeah.
Good morning to you.
Good morning. How are you, Kim?
Uh-oh, I'm having a hard time hearing you.
Good morning. How are you, man?
I am doing well. That's a little bit better. All right. I have for Mr. Barusco. Let me see. Is Miss Taylor back on? Ms.
Yes, I am,
Taylor?
Your Honor.
All right, let me pin you real quick. I have so many people, I can't see you. There you go. All right, I have for Mr. Barusco, 210-580-5801. State your full name, Mr. Barusco.
Jordan Barusco.
All right, very good. Mr. Barusco, how are you doing today?
I'm doing really good today.
You are, tell me what's good.
Well, for like the past, I'd say month, I've been working at Chili's. I just got a job at Chili's. So
Yes, I heard. And you're doing well there?
yeah, I'm doing well. I mean, it's your typical restaurant.
I can't hear you, Mr. Barusco. You're fading
said-
out. Tell me again.
It's your typical restaurant work, but I'm doing well, yes.
Okay, very good. But you're showing up every day, right?
Every day. Yes, correct.
All right, very good. And it's an honest living, so we appreciate that, right?
Yes.
All right, awesome. Mr. Barusco, have you gone to get that driver's license?
No, I haven't yet. But it's definitely something I plan on doing. So
All right.
I definitely plan on doing, you know.
All right.
It's a goal.
Okay, we talked about it in staffing, and it's our understanding that the only thing you need to do is go and apply for it. Yes, there's nothing holding you up.
All right.
All right. Awesome. Awesome. I want to know my question of the day. You ready to answer it?
I am.
All right. What have you added?
So I've added a whole lot of meetings. So I take the recovery program definitely 100% more serious than I ever have in my life. So I go to meetings as much as I possibly can, and that helps me tremendously. Also, I've been going to a lot of so like
I'm sorry, one more time. You've been going to a whole bunch of
recovery events.
Oh, recovery events.
Okay,
Yeah.
very good.
So, yeah, the other day they had one at Motor City Casino. So I went to that one. Brown.
I can't hear you. You said you went to that one and
At the Motor City Casino. It was called March Roundup.
okay.
It was cool.
Wonderful. I love it. So you've added to your life meetings. They work for you. When I first started in specialty court, someone said to me, meeting makers make it. So you just said it. Meetings work for you. Keep doing it. And then you're going to recovery events. That means you're hanging out with folks who are trying to achieve the same goal that you want to achieve, right?
Agree. Yes.
All right, awesome, awesome. Very good, Mr. Barusco. Thank you for sharing that with us. Do you have any issues, anything that you want to bring to the court's attention?
Not necessarily at the moment. I think I'm doing
All right, awesome. All right, Ms. Taylor.
Yes, Mr. Barusco is doing fantastic. He's in compliance with the court order and his treatment plan. He will have a face-to-face with me on April 5th, 2023 at 10:35 a.m.
Wonderful. Did you get that, Mr. Barusco?
Yes, I did, man.
Awesome, awesome. All right, you are in great shape, sir. I want you to enjoy the rest of your day. Ms. Warfield, what did you want to add as to Mr. Barusco?
One thing I wanted to say about Mr. Barusco, I love the social activities that you've taken that also aid in your sobriety and hold you accountable. That is amazing. The fact that you are taking that extra step, the fact that you are placing yourself in a situation to where not only do you have to be accountable for yourself, but you have other people looking up to you and leaning on you to be that example. So that is amazing. And I want to congratulate you on that. That's all I want.
Thank you.
Right.
Thank you.
All right, Mr. Barusco, your device is noisy this morning. We're gonna let you go. We're here if you need us, okay?
Okay, sounds good. Thank you.
All right, take care of yourself. Bye-bye.
Have a good day as well.
All right, let's do it. Let's go now to our phase 4 people. I am ready. I have Miss Milling. I thought I saw her earlier. Yes, she's here. I also have Mr. Dotson. Mr. Dotson on this morning?
Yes, Your
I
Honor,
don't
he
see
is.
him.
He is
He
on your
is. Is he
iPhone.
under a different device?
It says iPhone.
Yeah, can you
Oh,
see?
I see him now. I see him. Okay, very good. I also have Miss Williams-White. I know I saw her. Good morning.
Good morning.
And then, good morning. And then I have Demetrius Green. All right, very good. Those are my phase 4 people. Hang tight with me just 1 second. Miss Matt, before I go to phase 4, do we have any traffic matters ready? I got a chat. There's somebody that said Joseph Nafsu.
Yes, Judge.
You ready on your matter?
Yes, Judge.
I am too, Your Honor.
All right. Okay, did you all let my clerk know? Y'all gotta let her know y'all ready. I did see the chat. Who said me too? Okay, I see it now. Attorney Gabara.
Yeah, I know. Okay, she was first.
All right, I'll call her first. And then I'm gonna need to replace a couple of pins. You all bear with me. All right, let's do that. And then someone said me too. Did I get that person?
I think it was Attorney Mark.
Mark?
I believe so, yes.
Okay, Gazdecki, there we go. All right, I'm gonna replace a pin just very quickly. All right, awesome, let's do it. I am going to start with Ms. Gabara's case. Ms. Gabara, you have a matter for Marwan Abuna, case number SP 128-85502. Your appearance for the record, please.
Good morning, Suzanne Gabra on behalf of Mr. Marwan Abuna. I am waiving his presence for today.
Thank you, counsel. His presence is waived. Today is the date scheduled for a formal hearing. How are you proceeding?
I've had a chance to speak with the city attorney since this is a companion case to an original case that was dismissed, and the officer has not appeared today. They've agreed to the dismissal of this companion
The officer
case as well.
is here. I'm sorry, counsel. The officer is here.
The officer checked in. He's in another courtroom.
Okay. So do you need to go back and see the attorney?
Well, I'll go back and see him. He did tell me because the original case was dismissed and this was the companion case that they would be dismissing it as well. We'd appear on this ticket before and it was dismissed, but for some reason the companion case never got dismissed in error. So Mr. Abuna was defaulted. I filed a motion to set aside his default, which Your Honor graciously granted. And that's why we're back here today. But the original ticket was dismissed a couple of months ago, if not longer, more than.
So Ms. Mack, okay, thank you, counsel. Give Ms. Mack 1 second to look up count 1 of this charge.
Thank you.
Okay. Counsel, do you recall why it was dismissed?
The officer did not appear. That's correct on count 1.
Okay, so since they should have been together, counsel, I am going to dismiss count 2. I'm dismissing it without prejudice, okay?
Thank you. Have a good day.
All right, thank you. You're very welcome. All right, I am ready on Mr. Nafsu. I have Kamal Al Ashkar, case number SP 141-54081. Counsel, your appearance.
Joseph Nafsu.
And the officer is here. Officer Presley has checked in.
Yes, Judge. Joseph Nafsu, P 73742, appearing on behalf of the defendant. I did have a chance to speak with Mr. Rosenthal, and we did work out a resolution to reduce the matter to an impeding traffic.
All right, so you are accepting responsibility on behalf of your client that while in the city of Detroit on December 20th, 2022, that he was going 6 to 10 miles per hour over the posted speed limit. And the matter will be amended to a blockading traffic. Is that correct, counsel?
Yes, Judge.
All right, I am accepting that plea. The statutory fine will be $175. How quickly can your client get that paid?
2 weeks, Your Honor.
Wonderful. I will give you until, today is the 15th. All right, I'm gonna schedule this for a review on March 31st, 2023 at 10:30 a.m.
Thank you, Judge. Have a good day.
And as long as he gets it paid, you don't have to come back. If he doesn't, I'll set aside the plea and enter a default judgment, okay?
Thank you, Judge.
All right, thank you. All right, Mr. Gazdecki, you are here on Mr. Mosin Calamy. I have case number SP 143-28741. Your appearance?
Officer checked in on this one as well.
And the officer checked in. You're muted, Mr. Gazdecki.
Well, I've had an opportunity to speak with Mr. Rosenthal.
I didn't get your appearance on the record. I didn't get your appearance.
Sorry, Your Honor. Mark Gazdecki, P 46289 on behalf of the defendant, per his permission. I've had an opportunity to speak with Mr. Rosenthal to blockading.
All right, thank you, Counselor. You have permission from your client to plead guilty pursuant to the ticket on February 11, 2023, while in the city of Detroit. Your client was driving 16 to 20 miles per hour over the posted speed limit. Is that correct?
Yes, Your
Responsible
Honor.
for that, Counsel?
Brief.
All right, thank you. I'll accept your plea of responsible. I'll amend the matter to blockading. I'll assess the statutory fine in the amount of $175. Can your client get it paid before March 31st?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, I'll schedule it for review on March 31st at 10:30. If he gets it paid, does not need to appear. Okay?
Thank you. Thank you. Have
All
a
right,
wonderful.
thank you so much, Counsel.
Thank you. Goodbye.
All right, let's do it phase 4. Thank you for your patience. Don't forget your question of the day. The question of the day. All right, I am going to start with Ms. Williams-White and Mr. Dotson. Let's go to Ms. Williams-White first. I have case number 215-5839 FD. Ms. Williams-White, state your full name for me.
Marilyn Williams-White.
All right, good morning to you.
Good morning, Judge.
How are you this morning?
I'm doing well. Thank you for asking.
Yes, ma'am, you are doing very well. We had an opportunity to staff your case and it was reported that you are in compliance. You're working your phase 4. And so I want to hear from you. Do you have any concerns, anything that you need to bring to the court's attention?
Not at this time.
No?
No.
All right. All right. Well, we have our question of the day. What do you have for me?
I started going to a weekly series called Health Matters. It's every Thursday at a community center. And last Thursday we did chair yoga for it's the first time I ever did that. It was
Yeah. Look at you. And you find that to be beneficial to you, right?
Yes, I enjoyed it very much.
Very good. That is a wonderful social activity that you can do even while you're in court, right?
Yes.
There you go. I love it. I love it. All right. Very good. Chair yoga.
Yes.
That's good. That's really good. I'm sure they teach you a lot of breathing techniques.
Yes, and meditation techniques.
Yes, yes. And I hope that you will find it as helpful as I found it. I've done yoga and it's been very helpful to me. Yes, very much so. That's why I'm still able to come to work every day and not somewhere regretting something. But anyway, so I'm here. Yes. All right, very good, very good. All right, who has Mr. Green? Is
Yes,
there
Your
anything to add? You told us she's in compliance. She's working phase 4. There were no issues as of yesterday. Anything to add?
No, Your Honor. Ms. White is doing very well in the program. She is working the program and she is doing everything that she needs to do.
All right, awesome. What would her face-to-face date be, Mr. Green?
Yes, Your Honor. Her next face-to-face will be on April 5th, 2023 at 10:35 a.m.
Awesome. Did you get that, Miss Williams-White?
I most certainly did.
Wonderful. Miss Williams-White, how's your cat doing?
Oh, Cat is doing great. He just he can't go out. He can't go out anymore. He doesn't like that.
All right, that's what I want to make sure. He's not going out anymore, right? He is strictly a house cat now, right?
He's not real happy about it, but yes.
Tell him he will get over it. He almost disrupted our whole apple cart,
That's
leaving
right.
and coming back when he got ready.
Yes.
Very good. All right, Attorney Warfield, anything as to Miss Williams-White?
Nothing further than what's already been stated. Continue doing great. I love this glow about you. So whatever you're doing, it's working.
Yeah.
And continue to press forward.
All right, awesome. Awesome. All right, very good. Miss Williams-White, you have your date. You are all set. I want you to continue to do positive social activities that enhance your quality of life, especially activities that you can do while you're under the jurisdiction of the court. Thank you. And so we're here if you need us, okay?
Thank you.
All right, take care. You are free to leave.
Have a good day, Judge. Thank you.
You do the same. Thank you. All right, Mr. Dotson, I have you up next. I need to do just a quick dismissal because I hate to have attorneys sitting around in my courtroom when they could be out doing other things. Where is Attorney Thornblad? I just see a chair. All right, well, when he comes back, let's go, Mr. Dotson, let's do it. I have for you, Mr. Dotson, case number 200-450-9902. State your name for the record, sir.
Dominique Dotson.
All right, Mr. Dotson, how are you doing?
I'm doing well. I'm just kind of sleepy.
You kind of sleepy? You just got off from work?
Yeah.
Okay, because you looking, I was going to ask you what's going on with you today because you look different.
Yeah, I'm tired.
You tired? All right, how's that job going?
Oh, it's going well.
All right, awesome, awesome. No issues on the job?
Oh, no, not at all.
I'm loving it. I am loving it. All right, Mr. Dotson. Listen, we had an opportunity to staff your case. Mr. Green is going to get with you along with Ms. Price, our clinical person that's here, about making some adjustments so that you can be in compliance, okay, with the services that you should receive. All right?
Okay.
All right, so give Mr. Green an opportunity to do that. Girl, I'm on the record.
Okay.
Okay. All right, very good. Give him an opportunity to do that. All right, I need your question of the day. What do you have for me? What have you added?
So I actually wasn't here when you gave the question of the day. I just got here like 5-6 minutes ago.
Do I need to text my son to ask him what happens on Blue's Clues if somebody don't get the question of the day?
I had to charge my phone up when I came home. I just got here like 10 minutes ago.
That's okay. Here's the question of the day. What have you added to your life since you have been in specialty court that has been something that's been beneficial to you? And if you haven't added anything, what will you add?
Working out.
You going to that? Is he the one with the gym membership?
Yeah.
You've been going to the gym?
Yeah.
Now, you know we're going to want to see them muscles at some point now. When you get at the end of them 30 days, you're going to have to come and show us a muscle or something. And my muscle better not be bigger than yours or we're going to have a problem.
It might be.
Uh-oh. Because I've been doing a little light weightlifting.
Yeah.
All right, Mr. Dotson, and that has been beneficial to you, right?
Yeah, definitely.
I love it. I want to know, you're not at the end of your 30 days yet, right?
No.
All right, when you get to the end of your 30 days, I want to hear from you because I'd like to see you keep that going.
Thank you.
All right. You have any questions or concerns that you need to raise with the team?
No, not at the moment.
All right. Mr. Green, he is in compliance. I know he's going to meet with you and with Ms. Price, and you can talk with him about that offline. Is there anything you want to add?
No, Your Honor, Mr. Dotson is doing well and he is working the program.
Wonderful. Thank you, Ms. Warfield.
I don't have anything further. Keep going, Mr. Dotson. I know you're tired, so I won't prolong it, but keep going.
Thank you.
All right, awesome. Mr. Dotson, if you don't have any questions for the court, your next meeting with Mr. Green, a face-to-face, will be on April 5th, 2023. And we're gonna put you on for 10:35.
10:35.
All right?
Yeah.
Yes, sir. All right, go get you some rest. Good to see you. Keep up the great work. I'm proud of you, Mr. Dotson.
Thank you.
All right, make sure you connect with Mr. Green and Ms. Price today.
Okay, will do.
All right, awesome.
All right.
Take care.
All right, you too.
All right. Okay, bye-bye. I'm going to now call for Mr. David Avery, case numbers SP 1427858, counts 1 and 2. What happened to count 3? Count 3 is not on my docket, but it's on the ticket. Counsel, state your appearance for the record, please.
Is this a David Avery case, Your Honor?
Yes, it is.
Oh, yes. Thank you, Your Honor. Kurt Thornblade for David Avery. He's present here with me.
Thank you, Mr. Avery. Please place your name on the record for me.
David Avery.
Thank you. All right, counsel. Today was the date scheduled for formal hearing as to counts 1 and 2. What's going on with count 3?
I was advised by the prosecutor that the officer is not signed in yet. I make a motion to dismiss all counts with prejudice.
All right, thank you, counsel. Did you hear also that count 3 was never put in the system, but in the event that it shows up later, I am going to grant your motion. I'm dismissing counts 1, 2, and 3. Thank you for your patience. Enjoy the rest of your day, counsel.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye-bye. All right, so you're taken care of.
All right, let's do it. Ms. Green, I'm ready for you. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Judge.
How are you this morning?
I'm doing fine. How about yourself?
That's good. I am doing very well. Let's go, Ms. Green. I have for you case number 200-459-2101. Ms. Green, state your full name for the record, please.
Demetrius Green.
All right, Ms. Green. We staffed your case yesterday, and the report is that you are doing great. How do you feel about your progress so far?
I feel good about it. I'm happy about it.
You are? I haven't seen you smile today. You're not that happy. Let me see.
This teeth starting to hurt again.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, let me leave you alone. Okay. All right. Ms. Green, you are working it. You're doing what you're supposed to do. I want to know, what have you added?
Well, I've been going out a lot now. My son been taking me to the gym with him. We've been going to the library. I'm back out trying to get over my fears of being out. But I'm going to read books, get back to my reading. And he just bought me a bike. So I could be able to get out.
You got a bike?
Yes.
I love it.
Yes. So
get out and ride that bike.
Yeah, okay. I'm scared, but I'm gonna try.
And just give it a try. Baby steps, just baby steps. That's good, Ms. Green. You've added some things that are positive, and I'm very proud of you.
Thank you.
I know it's difficult for you to get out around people, but I'm proud of you that you're at least giving it a try.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
And
Yes,
you are
ma'am.
talking, you're talking to your provider when you need to about
Yes.
any challenges that you have with getting out?
Yes, I sure do. She calls me every day almost.
All right. Awesome. Awesome. Do you have any questions for the team this morning?
No, not this time, Judge. I don't.
All right, Ms. Taylor, what do you have for Ms. Green?
Ms. Green is in compliance with her court order and treatment plan. She's actively working her program. There are no issues at this time.
Okay, very good. I have Miss Warfield.
I don't have anything further to add for Ms. Green. Keep up the good work, of course. Keep pushing. And I'm excited for that bike. My nephew turns 13 tomorrow and he wants a new bike. So that's where he got the bike from because I haven't been able to find one. So
Oh, yeah. All right, very good. If nothing else, Ms. Green, your next face-to-face with Ms. Taylor will be April 5th, 2023. As you know, you can connect anytime before and between, but that's your next for court docketing purposes, okay?
Okay, okay.
All right, very good. I want you to enjoy the rest of your day. It's good to see you.
It's good to see you too. Thank you.
All right, take care.
You too.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
All right, very good. So I need to, the jail. The jail is still on. Is the Wayne County Jail still on with Mr. Smith? Forgot about Mr. Smith. I'm sorry, you all. They are still on. Are the parties ready? Before I pin them, are you all ready to proceed with Mr. Smith?
Your Honor, to my knowledge, we have still not received an offer from the state. So in regards to all of Mr. Smith's matters, we would not be able to put an offer together at this time.
Can we go with what the city has?
We can, Your Honor.
All right, and then after that, we'll be able to proceed with respect to entry into the program, is that correct?
Well, there would still be the open state matters that he would not have.
We can take care of those later. We just need a guilty, acceptance of a guilty plea to come into the program.
Okay,
We
well,
can address those later.
yep, so we can do the city matters, yes. If I can get into a breakout room with Mr. Smith, so I can just briefly talk about what's gonna happen, that'd be great.
All right, wonderful. Ms. Warfield, refresh my memory. Is this one of the prosecutor? We need to place argument on the record about eligibility or admissibility?
I am not sure. Mr. Green, is this?
Yes, Your Honor, this will be that case that we were talking about yesterday at staffing.
All right, so we can do the pleas and then we'll see if Miss Rogers will come on to do, I know she's doing a number of courts, but if she will come on, there's Miss Rogers just walked in. Are you ready to do admissibility on Smith?
No, the one Mr. Smith?
Yes.
Oh, yes.
Okay, I'm gonna do the pleas and then I'll hear your arguments about admissibility.
Okay.
Okay, let's do it. We are ready. Thank you. Let's go. I have for Mr. Smith, Curtis Smith, I have the following matters. SP 114-13522, counts 2 and 3. SP 114-1374, counts 1, 2, and 3. SP 904-9271, SP 114-13751, SP 904-9272, counts 2 and 3, and SP 904-9411. For the people.
Good morning, Sydney Rogers for the people, PA 2072.
Thank you. For defendant.
Good morning, Your Honor, Attorney Jessica Warfield, PA 5391 on behalf of Mr. Smith.
Thank you. And then Mr. Smith, I'm gonna have you unmute for a second and please state your name for the record.
Curtis Smith.
Thank you and good morning, Mr. Smith. All right, I'm gonna start with the court matters and then Mr. Green, I'll have you update us for the admissibility piece of it. As to the pleas, what are we doing today, Miss Rogers.
There's a variety of cases in front of us today, but I can only address two, as only two, are city tickets. And that will be ticket ending in 3751, will be amended to failure to display with avail or dismissal of ticket ending in 9272. And there's also a few civil infractions that I cannot address due to age.
Due to age. So those are things that he will have to pay. And which one was the city's, wait a minute, you said 3751 is the one he's pleading to?
Correct.
That is license improper and he's pleading down the failure to display?
Correct.
Okay, I wrote it on the wrong line. Okay, and then the state's case was the 9271?
That's correct.
All right, so that's the state. Okay.
Oh, do you, how many, I don't have a docket in front of me. I have probably 10 charges here. Do you have all that on the
Oh,
docket?
I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
Oh,
9, 10. Yes, ma'am. Okay.
And
All
then
right.
I'm also dismissing driver license not valid,
Which, give me the last 4.
ending in 3751.
No, you said that's the one he was
Oh, I'm
pleading
sorry, I
to.
mixed up the order I put these in. Ending in 9272.
Okay, yes, I have that one. All right, very good. And is that dismissal dependent upon his successful completion of specialty court?
Yes, it is.
All right, and you, okay, very good. If he's admitted into specialty court.
Or-
Got it. All right, very good. Miss Warfield, you've heard the offer from the people. There are several civil infractions that are too old that the people cannot address at this time. There's also a state matter that we can address at a later date. Are you ready to proceed with the offer from the people?
Your Honor, as I stated, I had not gotten the opportunity to speak with Mr. Smith in a breakout room. However, Mr. Smith, you have heard the offer. As of right now, the people are willing to amend your driving while license improper to a failure to display, which would not have any points on your license, and they would dismiss the other count for driving while license improper if you do plead to that today. The dismissal will be contingent upon your successful admittance and completion of our specialty court.
Do you understand that, Mr. Smith?
Yes, Your Honor.
Now,
All
I
right,
would,
and is that what you, go ahead.
I would like for you to know, Mr. Smith, that by taking this plea, you are giving up your right to a trial. You're also giving up your right to any appeal. If you would like to appeal any decision, that would have to be by application. And what that means is that the Superior Court could choose not to hear your appeal. Do you understand that?
Yes.
You're also giving up your right to be to remain innocent. To be presumed innocent instead of guilty if you do plead. Do you understand that? Okay.
All right, are we ready to proceed with the plea?
We are, Your Honor.
Is there any update to the plea? I think to Bethel like it. Based on looking at the file and his potential according to specialty court, I will amend instead of a failure to display to allowing unlicensed driver to drive.
Even better.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right. All right, very good. Mr. Smith, please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm that the testimony you are about to give will be the truth and nothing but the truth? So help you God.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, thank you. Counsel, you may place your hand down. Counsel, are you satisfied that you have established for the record that he's giving up his right to a trial with respect to these matters?
I am satisfied, Your Honor.
All right, awesome. As to the factual basis, counsel, I'll have you put that on the record for me. I'm right here. I'm just grabbing something.
I don't have the ticket in front of me, Your Honor. To the best of my ability. Do we have a date in which the offense occurred?
Do you have that, Ms. Rogers? Because I don't have it either.
That on the ticket ending in 3751.
Yes.
The offense date was December the 2nd, 2020 at 6:24 p.m.
Mr. Smith, on that date and time just read into record, were you in the city of Detroit, state of Michigan?
Yes.
Were you driving a motor vehicle during that time? While driving that vehicle, was your
I
license?
can't hear him. I didn't hear him. I didn't hear his response.
Were you driving a vehicle?
Yes.
while driving that vehicle, Mr. Smith, was your license did you have a valid license at the time of driving that vehicle? Johnny, are you satisfied?
I'm satisfied. I'll accept your plea of guilty. I will amend the charge to allowing an unlicensed driver to drive a motor vehicle. I am dismissing SP 9049272. I'm dismissing it without prejudice as long as he successfully completes our specialty court. If he does not, then I'm going to reinstate that charge. And then as to the state matter, for case number SP 9049271, that matter has never been adjudicated. Ms. Warfield, would you like to set that matter for pretrial for his next hearing?
Yes, Your Honor.
EPA Cole is on.
Oh, is she on?
Yes, she is.
Oh, okay. I have so many people. I
Oh,
can't
no,
see
I
it.
understand.
All right, very good. Ms. Cole?
Good morning, Your Honor. I understand you needed me here. Ms. Rogers said.
Yes, ma'am. Place your appearance on the record for the matter involving Curtis Smith.
May it please the court, Paula Cole, on behalf of the people.
All right, Ms. Cole, Mr. Smith has a state charge that's pending, unregistered, untitled motor vehicle. He's already pled guilty to license improper, which was amended to allowing an unlicensed driver to drive. The remaining case of misdemeanor is being dismissed without prejudice. He has to successfully complete specialty court, but we do have a state matter that's pending. How would you like to proceed?
Based on the representation that you just gave me, I would be willing to dismiss that. That's
All
the
right, and would that dismissal be dependent on his successful completion of specialty court?
That's correct, Your Honor.
All right, any objection, Ms. Warfield?
No objection, Your Honor.
All right, then I'm going to dismiss case number SP 9049271. And as long as the defendant successfully completes specialty court, that matter will remain dismissed. If he does not, then the charge will be reinstated. Thank you, Ms. Cole.
And I wish him the best of luck.
Thank you.
1 second, before you release, I have one more count for him that Mr. Morgan gave me, malicious destruction of property to less than $1,000.
Is that Judge Bryant's case?
Oh, it is Judge Bryant's case. Yes.
Okay, he'll have to see. Let's let Judge Bryant know. I don't know if he's in warrant status. We may have talked about that yesterday. I don't know if I reached out to you, Ms. Matt. Let Judge Bryant's clerk know that he's in my courtroom, and if they'd like the jail to bring him to her courtroom.
It's set for pre-trial in front of Judge Bryant, April 20th.
Oh, then he's set. Okay. All right, wonderful, wonderful. All right, Ms. Cole, I think you're all set.
Thank you, Your Honor. Have a wonderful morning. Have a wonderful.
Thank you. You do the same. Thank you. All right, very good. Then we are all set. Let's talk about admissibility into specialty court. Ms. Warfield, do you still need a moment to talk with him about admissibility?
Your Honor, I would, especially to my understanding, an initial intake has not been had with either myself or Mr. Green. So if I can just have a few moments with Mr. Smith, I would appreciate it.
Oh, absolutely. And then can we call you when we're ready to proceed? Wonderful. And so Ms. Wilson, if you could place Mr. Smith, Attorney Warfield, and Mr. Green, who has Ms. Milling's case? I'm trying to wrap up phase 4.
I do, Your Honor.
All right, then Mr. Green can go in that breakout room. And you all let me Mac know when you're ready to proceed. Thank you. All right, let's keep going.
So I did talk to him, so he knows, yeah, we did talk.
Mr. Smith, you have to accept that invitation to the breakout room.
So I should read that.
All right, very good. All right, let's keep going. I am ready. Ms. Milling doesn't have her camera on. Come on, Ms. Milling. I know she's working. Is she working this morning?
Yes, Your Honor, she is.
IANT.
All right, very good. Ms. Milling, are you ready?
Yes, I am. I'm sorry. Let me go somewhere quiet, please.
Okay, no problem. I understand that you're working. All right, I have for Miss Milling, case number Z8083691. Miss Milling, if you can hear me, state your full name for the record.
Cynthia Milling.
All right, how are you this morning, Miss Milling?
That's
I'm
correct.
doing well.
You doing well?
Yes.
All right, you don't seem like your usual self. Is everything okay?
Yes, I'm just still kind of disappointed in myself from last time, but I've been talking to Ms. Helms and I'm starting to try to get over it.
Okay.
I've spoken with her.
Definitely.
I've had 2 meetings with her twice since I last was in court with you guys.
All right, very good. I want to encourage you to continue to meet with Ms. Helms, follow the plan that she has for you. And then I want you to, I appreciate the fact that you're concerned about the choice that you made. But listen, I want you to understand that you're not defeated. This is not a defining point in your life. You can move forward because we certainly have. And I still see you as the Miss Milling that came to me with ready to work, committed to work. I believe you still have that commitment. Am I right?
Yes, I just didn't want to disappoint you, Your Honor.
Miss Milling,
It's just
you
been
didn't
weighing heavy on
disappoint
me,
me.
but I'm.
Miss Milling, let me tell you this. This is what would have disappointed me if you had fallen by the wayside and stayed there. That's when I get disappointed. When people make mistakes, fall off, and then they just wallow in it. We all make mistakes, including me. I've fallen off, including me. And so you got to get back up and get back in it. And that's what you're doing. So I'm good. You have my word, I'm good.
Okay, Judge. Next week, I'll start group session with
Okay.
Mr. Robert. He's the new group therapist,
Yes,
after
he's
Mr.
on
Graham.
this morning.
So,
Yes.
yeah, I like him. I like his vibe. So I can't wait to meet with him next week.
All right, wonderful. All right, you in good shape, Miss Milling. We met on yesterday. Ms. Taylor reported that you are in compliance. You're doing what you're supposed to do. Did you hear my question of the morning?
Yes, I did. And what I've been doing is spending more time with my son and my mom. They're positive role models for me, even though my son is younger than me. He tells me, he's like a little old man trapped in a 12-year-old's body. He's so wise beyond his years. And he told me, Mom, he was like, I told him yesterday when I got off the phone with Miss Tracy how disappointed I was, and I didn't want the judge to be disappointed in me. He was like, you're strong. He was like, keep being strong. I'm pretty sure the judge can see that. He was like, and don't. He talked to me yesterday, and I was just like so happy after I had spoken with him. And I was like, I'm gonna try not to be disappointed. He was like, all you can do is move on and do better from here on out. And I'm like, you're right, son. You're right. So,
well, the 12-year-old little old man got it right. He got it right. You are strong, and all you can do is get up and keep moving. We're not gonna stay there. I'm not gonna let you, because I'm not there. I'm gone. So I don't want you to stay there by yourself. Come on and join us, okay?
Yes.
All right. I'm glad you're spending more time with your son and your mom, and that's beneficial for you. Do you have any questions, any concerns that you need to raise with the team this morning?
I just wanted to know, I'm about to make my first payment on Monday when my check comes in the mail.
So is there any way I can make that payment online or I have to come down to the court? to
No,
make the payment?
ma'am. I think I've emailed you on that before. The only two ways are a money order or in person because your case
Or
is
in-
non-public. Yep, you can't pull it up online.
Right, correct. Okay. Oh, all right. Yeah. Well,
I'll send
be
it to you
down there
again
Monday.
though, so you'll have it so you can decide how you want to do it.
Okay, thank you so much, Ms. Taylor.
Awesome. All right. Miss Taylor, what do you have for Miss Milling?
Just like you said, we've moved past it. You're doing well. I didn't have any issues to report about you yesterday. You're in compliance with your court order and treatment plan, so you're doing really good, and I want you to move forward.
Okay, I'm trying. Thank you.
Yes,
All
ma'am.
right, let's do it. All right, Miss Milling, I'm glad to see you're back at work. I'm glad to see you back on track. And I'm glad to see that smile now. Because you weren't smiling earlier, so I'm glad to see that smile. Listen, you are stronger than you think you are, and you are doing very well. Continue to work hard. That's what I ask of everybody. I know no one is perfect, but show up every day and give it your best. Okay?
Yes.
All right.
Yes, Your Honor. Thank you.
Your next contact with Ms. Taylor will be on March 29th, 2023. We'll put you down for 10:35 a.m. and you and Ms. Taylor will work out the fine details of that. But if you need her before then, by all means, reach out, okay?
Yes, I will. Thank you so much.
All right. Thank you, Ms. Milling. Enjoy the rest of your day, okay?
Thank you. You too, Your Honor.
All right. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
All right. Let's go now. We are ready for our phase 3, people. Phase 3. I have the following individuals. I have Mr. Cruz. I don't see Mr. Cruz this morning. Oh,
He's on there. He's just
somebody
under,
else's
yes.
name. All right, I got you, Mr. Cruz. I also, let me see, do I have any other phase 3? Am I missing somebody? I
No,
don't think
Your
I
Honor.
am. I think he's my only phase 3. Good morning, Mr. Cruz.
Good morning, ma'am.
How are you this morning?
I'm doing good. Getting ready to go to work.
You getting ready to go to work. I heard you working hard and you're doing real good, Mr. Cruz. Are you proud of yourself?
Yes, ma'am.
As you should be. I am proud of you as well, as you should be. All right, very good. Let me place your case number on the record. I have case number 210-565-5401. Mr. Cruz, state your full name for the record.
Agustin Cruz, ma'am.
All right, very good. Mr. Cruz, we staffed your case yesterday. You are doing very well. There were no issues to report by Mr. Green. And I'm just really, really proud of you. I want to hear, how do you feel about the progress you've made so far?
I'm glad about the people care about you. So, usually I've been in 5 different programs and I never completed. But this is the first one I completed.
Yes, sir. And I want you to hang in there.
Yes,
We
ma'am.
discussed some really good goals that you have, and I'm excited for you. You saving to buy a home?
Yes, ma'am.
Look at you. You can do it, Mr. Cruz. Yes, you can. You can do it. All right. Do you have any issues, any concerns that you need to raise with the team this morning?
Hang in there and try harder and you will succeed.
Yes, sir. That's some good advice for the courtroom. I hope folks are listening. All right, Ms. Taylor, what do you have for Mr. Cruz?
Mr. Cruz has done a great job at working his program, and he is in compliance with his court order and his treatment plan.
All right, awesome. Do you have any questions this morning, Mr. Cruz?
No, ma'am.
No questions? All right. Then I am going to let you know that your next contact date for Ms. Taylor will be April 5th, 2023 at 10:35 a.m., okay?
April 5th?
April 5th. If you need us before that, reach out, okay?
All right, thank you.
All right, thank you, Mr. Cruz. Take care. All right, bye-bye. Okay, let's keep going. I am going to now go to my phase 2 people. I have for phase 2, oh, Mr. Calamy, he's already on the screen. Wonderful. I also have for phase 2, Dominique Light. Good morning, Miss Light. I'm gonna add you. I have, is Miss Harris? Miss Harris is in the courtroom, so you're gonna have to wait for a moment. We got some stuff going on. All right, I have Miss Gentry. Are you on this morning?
Yes, Your Honor, I'm here.
All right, let me find you real quick. There you are. Wonderful. Good morning to you. I also have for phase 2 is Miss Packler on this morning. Yes, I see Miss Packler. And then I believe those are all my phase 2 people. Is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, awesome. Then let's do it. I'm going to start with Mr. Calamy. Good morning, Mr. Calamy. How are you this morning? That's good. Can you speak a little bit louder for me?
I'm doing well.
All right, awesome. Very good. I have the following for you, Mr. Calamy. I have case number 1905962601, case number 200-454-0901. State your full name for me.
Calamy.
All right, very good. Mr. Calamy, we staffed your case on yesterday, and I was told that you are doing very well. Is that true?
Yes.
Yes, you are. You're doing very well, Mr. Calamy, and I'm so proud of you. We also talked about whether or not you still had a tether on. Do you still have a tether on?
No.
I took that tether off, didn't I? That's what I thought. Mr. Calamy, you know what that says to me? That you are staying where you are because you want to stay.
Yes.
And I appreciate it. You are complying with the court's orders, and I truly appreciate that. How do you feel, Mr. Calamy?
Feel good.
It feels good?
Yeah.
All right, very good. Are you having any issues, any difficulties? With anything that you need the court to help you with?
No, ma'am.
Nothing? All right, I did hear that they are still working on, are you still working to get your ID, your Michigan ID?
Yes.
All right, Ms. Taylor, I believe that there's an event scheduled, so in the future, so he'll get to go to that when the last one was canceled.
Correct,
So,
Your Honor.
All right, so you're closer than you've ever been. Just hold on for it, okay?
Okay.
All right, very good. As well as your driver's license. You want to get that as well, right, Mr. Calamy?
Yes.
That's awesome. And you will achieve those things because you got what it takes, okay? All right, how's your son doing?
He's all right.
He's all right. Are you continuing to keep in touch with him?
Yeah. Time to time.
All right, very good, very good. Do you have any questions this morning for the team, Mr. Calamy?
No, ma'am.
No questions? All right, Ms. Taylor, what do you have for Mr. Calamy?
Mr. Calamy is doing well. He is in compliance with both his court order and his treatment plan on today.
All right, Mr. Calamy, that's excellent news. If you don't have any questions, let's give his next date, which I believe is a face-to-face on March 29th, 2023, and that will be at 10:35 a.m. Did you get that, Mr. Calamy?
You said March what?
29.
Okay. 8:30.
Okay, that'll be with Miss Taylor. And so, but if you need us before then, by all means, reach out.
Okay.
All right, very good. It's good to see you today, Mr. Calamy.
You too.
All right, take good care of yourself.
Okay, you too.
All members, I need microphone.
All right, thank you. I have next up for Dominique Light. I have case numbers Z795-7951, Z805-5681, and case number 170-450-9201. Good morning, Ms. Light.
Good morning.
How are you this morning?
I'm okay. I think I'm getting sick from work, but I'm okay. I'm gonna go see the doctor today.
Ma'am, how you getting sick from work?
I don't know. My throat is been itching. My body's sore. I don't know.
All right, well, you need to get tested or
Are
see a
you?
medical provider so that you can keep everybody safe, okay?
Yeah, I'm gonna go today.
All right, very good, very good. All right, Miss Light, what's been going on with you?
Nothing, working. Just taking one step at a time.
Okay, that's all good. How's your son?
He's doing great. He just brought another reward home yesterday.
He did.
Yeah.
All right. Did you tell him that I asked about him? I remember him.
I tell him every time, and he tell me to tell you hello every time.
All right, good. Well, tell him hello from me. All right, very good. Your mom's doing well?
Yeah, she's doing good. She's been kind of stressed out a little bit. Her fiance's been in a hospital for about a month now. He having heart failure. Yeah, so she's okay. She just gonna, stand by him right now through this process, this new journey.
All right. Let her know I asked about her. Tell her to hang in there, okay?
I will.
All right, Miss Light, are you having any issues with respect to working the program?
No, ma'am.
All right, very good. We did staff on yesterday, and you are doing well. You're doing very well. And I am very proud of you. And you know I mean that, right?
Yes, ma'am.
You know, we've been through.
So I know you mean.
There you go. We go way back. And you know I don't say stuff I don't mean. No. And you know I mean exactly what I say, right?
That's right. That's right.
There you go. No, but I'm so proud of you. You said that when you came to this program, you would roll up your sleeves, you would work it. You have kept your word, and I appreciate that, okay?
Thank you.
All right, do you have any questions for the team this morning?
No, not right now.
All right, Miss Taylor.
Yes, Ms. Light is doing well. She's in compliance with her court order and her treatment plan.
All right, very good.
And Your Honor, I'm sorry, my
Yes.
apologies. I did want to recommend, as we all discussed, if we can give her some sort of incentive for being in compliance and being consistent with working her program on today.
Yes, and so what did you come up with?
I wanted to possibly send her a gift card if we have some. So I was going to circle back with Mr. Wade and see. I believe we do, but I'll verify with him. And if so, I'll put it in the mail today.
All right. So Ms. Light, you're getting an incentive today. You're getting an incentive.
And can we clap too?
Yes, come on, y'all. Let's celebrate Ms. Light. She's done an excellent job. Yes, very good, very good. All right, Miss Light, you are in great shape. So Miss Taylor, circle back to her, let her know what she's getting, and then put it in the mail to her, okay? All right.
Will do, Your Honor.
All right, awesome. All right, Miss Light, do you have any questions?
No.
I don't think so.
I appreciate it. Yeah, thank you.
Yes, ma'am, we're proud of you. All right, your next contact with Miss Taylor is going to be on March 29th, 2023. It's on the schedule for 10:35 a.m. But you can reach out at any time if you need something before that time, okay?
Yes.
All right, thank you, Miss Light. Have a good day.
Y'all have a blessed day.
All right.
Bye-bye.
All right, very good. All right, I need to do just very quickly close out my 8:30. Just very quickly, if you all could just bear with me for 1 second. The question is, do I care, to the text message?
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, okay, all right. Let's go to, and I'm old enough to say what I mean what I say. Mustafa Atkins. Are we ready on Mr. Atkins' case?
Yes, Your Honor. Good morning to you.
Good morning. I'm going to pin you just very quickly. I found you. There you are. All right. I have for Mr. Atkins, I have case number SP 140-34361. Your appearance, counsel.
Your Honor, for the record, Christopher John Posio, State Bar of Michigan, number P69218, here on behalf of Mr. Atkins with authority, Your Honor, to enter a plea on his behalf.
Thank you, counsel. And what will that plea be?
I had an opportunity to speak to Mr. Rosenthal, and first and foremost, he wanted me to check and confirm that Officer Anderson had not checked in today.
He did check in.
Okay, in that alternative, blockading traffic was offered, Your Honor, and I have authority to accept that plea of responsible to blockading on my client's behalf, amending to that plea, dismissing the original charge.
All right, thank you. I will accept your plea on behalf of your client that on December 10th, 2022, while in the city of Detroit, your client disregarded a red signal or an amber light, and I'm amending that to blockading traffic. I'm assessing the statutory fine in the amount of $175. And can your client get it paid by March 31st, 2023 before 10:30 a.m.?
Certainly, Judge.
Wonderful. As long as your client gets it paid, they do not have to show up. No one has to show up. The matter will be closed, okay?
Thank you, Judge. Have a wonderful day.
All right, you do the same. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
All right, bye-bye. I'm also ready on Attorney Miller's matter. And Officer Harris is here. Officer Harris, I'm gonna have you also, once I call the case, place your appearance on the record. There's another officer.
No, ma'am. The interpreter, Miss Cox.
Oh, and we have an interpreter. Is the defendant with us?
Yes, he is, Your Honor.
Okay, I need to pin him as well. All right, very good. I'm going to put on Miss Cox. Miss Cox, if you could join audio, that would be great. And then let me put on the defendant as well. All right, very good. Miss Cox, are you with us? Miss Cox? All right, I'm gonna have you all hold tight until I can get Miss Cox. All right, let's go. I'm gonna keep going to Miss Gentry. Good morning, Miss Gentry.
Good morning.
How are you this morning?
I'm good. I woke up on the right side of the bed.
Oh, that's a good thing. Then you're off to a good start?
Yeah.
All right, awesome, wonderful. All right, let me place your case numbers on the record very quickly. I have for you, Miss Gentry, case number Z8084141. State your full name for me.
Sade Patricia Gentry.
All right, Miss Gentry, you're doing well. I had an opportunity to staff with the team yesterday. You did miss. I know that there was an event that you missed. Mr. Green did explain that there was a change in the JAMS testing hours. And so what I want to caution you about is make sure when you call in the mornings and you have been identified as a party that must submit to testing, that you make sure you have a way to do that. If you don't make sure they're open or what have you, I can't keep up with JAMS operational hours. But what I will tell you is that it's mandatory for you to go, okay?
Okay.
All right, so let's make sure going forward that you go on your day that you're supposed to go, all right?
Yes, ma'am. Yeah. No excuses.
Okay. We good. That's all I'm gonna say about that. All right, let's move on. What's been working for you?
So that was it. Perfect.
The meetings, I'm engaging a lot more. AA is a lot bigger than just, a court satisfaction or obligation. Again, like the other individual said, they had a March roundup at Motor City. And it was fun. It was fun to be sober and celebrate sobriety. So I do hang out with my sponsor. We plan on going to the orchestra hall Sunday to watch the Detroit Youth Orchestra sing. And
Wonderful.
Yeah, so talk about socializing and sobriety is different. It's definitely different, but like you said, I want to get a routine or a schedule, established, ideas established before the summer hit, because I don't want to turn up. So I'm a bit past that phase. I'm getting too old to be, getting into trouble and just misusing substances, and quite frankly, it just it kept me clouded. I kept people around me that was not in my best interest, and I didn't see that before, and I do see that now. I have a support system that is not family, and it's only a very few that is family, that is my support system, and that wish for my well-being and my progression. So in recovery and IOP, they said that you agree certain relationships, and I'm experiencing that right now. So, because people have to get cut off, because I didn't realize that they harp on my failure. They wish for my failures. Like, they don't love me, and it hurts.
Yeah, and you're going to be assessing and reassessing those relationships as you're going through the program. And listen, don't be afraid to talk about it, okay? Express how you feel, but that's just the reality of it. That's just the reality of it. Listen, I'm gonna share something with you. When I was getting ready to graduate from high school 1,000 years ago, when you're a senior in high school, your friends are everything to you, right? Your friends are everything to you. And so I was trying to go, I had a number of scholarships, but I was trying to go to the school that my friends were going to go to, because they were making me feel bad about, oh, you're going to go there. That's a private school. We can't afford that. And they were making me feel bad about the school I really, really wanted to go to. And I had a calculus teacher, my calculus teacher, Miss Carter. And she said to me one day, and I felt like, you can't relate, you don't understand. And she said to me, you see these friends that you have today, and they mean so much to you? She said, I'll give you 1 semester. You won't be in touch with them. You will understand that they did not add value to your life. And you will find another group of friends that will be value added, because you will be more mature and in a better place to understand what friendship really means. I thought that was so mean and cruel of her. I felt like she was dissing my friends. I wanted to fight that old lady. But you know what? After my first year in college at the university I wanted to go to, where I was thriving and moving and shaking, I had to go back to my high school, Washington Marion, find Miss Carter, who thought she knew everything. Well, she did know everything. She was a smart lady, and tell her she was absolutely right. She was absolutely right. I had matured to a point where I realized that, wait a minute, my real friends would want to see me go to the school that I want to go to. My real friends would understand that friendship does not have boundaries and city limits and those kind of things. So I just want to encourage you, as you make those real hard assessments, and they can be hard, make them, because at the end of the day, it's going to benefit you, okay? It's going to benefit you. So I'm proud of you for even starting that process, okay?
Thank you, I appreciate that.
Yes, ma'am, and you're working this program, you're doing well. Come on, Mr. Green, what you want to tell me about Miss Gentry?
Yes, Your Honor. Miss Gentry is doing exceptionally well in our program.
Yes.
she is definitely changing the people, places, and things in her life, and it is showing. It's showing in every way that she presents herself, and when she calls me, and her just her energy is just much different than when it was when she first started. So we are just very proud of you, Ms. Gentry. Continue to walk on the path that you are on. I think it's a very rewarding path, and you see that. So continue what you have, and please utilize your resources. Lean on us when you need anything, and lean on the people in your network.
Thank you,
Will
Mr.
do.
Green. All right, Ms. Warfield, did you have anything you wanted to add? I need to repin you.
Not necessarily to add, but I do want to shed some more light, Ms. Gentry, on what you said about the people and the ideas that you have now, well, the visions that you have now that, you know, people didn't have your best interests at heart. When we go through things to better ourselves, 9 times out of 10, someone who we thought had our back and was never going to fall off are the first ones to fall off. And it's a pruning period. I'm not really big into gardening. I know a little bit, but I know that in order to get the most out of the flowers that you plant, you have to prune and pluck the weeds and stuff that are around the flowers from choking.
Yes.
So this is just a pruning period for you when you are blossoming into the woman that you know that you can be. I remember our first conversation that you had, you just said you wanted to be better, and you are blossoming into better. So continue to prune. It may hurt sometimes, but continue to get that dead weight off of you because it's showing in a positive way now, okay?
All right,
Thank you.
Jessica, Ms. Warfield. All right, very good, very good. All right, what's Ms. Gentry? Do you have any? Ms. Gentry, do you have any questions for the team?
No, just that one day I'm gonna show up and not cry on these meetings.
That's okay. Crying is healthy. It's healthy. Better out than in. You're doing well. We're here for you if you need us, okay?
I appreciate everything that everybody said. Thank you so much.
All right, very good. Mr. Green, what's next for Ms. Gentry?
Yes, Your Honor. Ms. Gentry will return for a face-to-face with myself on March 29th, 2023 at 10:35 a.m.
Wonderful. Did you get that, Ms. Gentry?
Yes, I have it.
All right, if you need anything before then, please reach out, okay?
All righty, thank you.
All right, you're very welcome. Take care.
Okay,
All
bye-bye.
right, are we ready? Bye-bye. Ms. Cox, are we ready on your case? Unmute for me.
I'm sorry, Your Honor, I am ready.
All right, very good. Did I lose the attorney for Mr. Arguta?
I think you did, Judge.
Attorney Miller? Did I lose him? I did. All right, I'll come back to it. I lost the attorney.
I'm so sorry, Your Honor.
All right, you all hang out. I will keep you pinned. If the attorney pops back in, let my clerk know so I can call it.
Okay.
All right, very good. I am going to go now to Ms. Packler. Good morning, Ms. Packler.
Good morning.
All right, I have the following matter for you. Case number 200-455-4101. Ms. Packler, please state your full name for the record.
Angela Packler.
All right, Ms. Packler, they were trying to get in touch with you. I think that's what I heard in staffing. So you need to go in the breakout room and talk with your case manager. They've been trying to get in touch with you, could not make contact with you. So they couldn't give me an update in staffing yesterday. And there are things that they can't update me in open court on. So I couldn't get an update on you yesterday because you've not been responding to your case manager.
Yeah, when I got out of jail, my phone is not in my property. So I just got a phone yesterday. I'm locked out of my old email, everything. So I have all the contact information.
All right. So let me, Miss Wilson, if you could place Miss Packler and who is it? Miss Taylor in a breakout room Ms. Taylor, get what you need from her. And if there's something you need to update me that can't be placed on the record, send me an alternative message and then we'll go from there. Okay, Ms. Packler? All right, thank you, Ms. Taylor. That's okay. All right. Mr. Green and Ms. Warfield and Ms. Rogers, are we ready for the admission on Curtis? Is it Curtis Smith at the Wayne County Jail? I want to do Curtis Smith.
Yes, Your Honors, he's still on.
At the Wayne County Jail, can you all put on Curtis Smith, please? And we will send paperwork over for Sherry Ann Williams. I do not need to see her this morning. We'll send over the paperwork. I'm going to see her on the 24th. Good morning, Ms. Williams. I hope that all is well with you, but I don't need to see her on this morning. Let's give the jail a call and let them know. Give the jail a call and we need Mr. Smith. Mr. Smith. I have her on mute and she's going to stay on mute. I need Mr. Smith. Thank you. Her case is not for this morning. So if I could see Mr. Smith, that would be great. Thank you. All right. And then did you get Ms. Rogers?
Your Honor, you said you need to see Mr. Smith again?
Yes, Mr. Smith has to do his, are we ready on his, let me find out first, sir. Is Mr. Smith, are we ready for admissibility for a specialty court?
We are, Your Honor.
All right, yes, I do need Mr. Smith. I appreciate your patience this morning.
No problem. I believe the officer took him back, but I'll go grab him again one moment, okay?
All right, thank you so much. I appreciate it.
And Your Honor, we do have someone else at the Wayne County Jail. I'm not sure who this individual is.
Yes. I have to get a name.
I'm not sure what the individual's name is. He is on the screen though.
Under
Wayne County Jail Division 1, Floor 6.
That's Mr. Dorsey.
Oh, okay, Mr. Dorsey. Oh, he's under, what is it again?
Wayne County Jail Division 1, Floor something.
Okay, there it is. I see it. Very good. Who has Mr. Dorsey's case?
That was Miss Taylor, Your Honor. However, based off of staff, and we had a recommendation in which paperwork was going to get sent over to Mr. Dorsey, and we were going to bring him back on Friday for his particular hearing.
All right, very good. Then I'm ready. I'll call Mr. Dorsey's case. Case says, I have 210-454-6801. Case number SX 360-35671. Case number U51019719. Case number U55823220. U56313920. U57598120. U57598320. U59334121. And case number 190-460-1401. Mr. Dorsey, if you could get them to unmute you and state your name for me. Can they unmute you, Mr. Dorsey? Oh, there we go. All right, state your name for me, Mr. Dorsey.
Hello, Dorsey.
Good morning to you, Mr. Dorsey.
Morning.
How are you this morning?
I'm all right.
You all right? You know I don't like seeing you at that Wayne County Jail, right?
I'm all right.
All right. Well, Mr. Dorsey, we had an opportunity to staff your case on yesterday. We tried with you. We've sent you, I think, Ms. Taylor indicated a total of 6 times we've sent you for care to try to help you so we can get you into independent housing, get you on track with working the program. And each time you have walked away. And so the recommendation was made yesterday to terminate you from the program and then just to incarcerate you. And while that doesn't help you, the team consensus was that there was a recommendation for termination. So on today, you are going to receive documentation from the court indicating that the recommendation is hold on, let me finish. I'm still talking. So today you're going to receive documentation from the court recommending that you be terminated. And then on Friday, I will bring you back for a hearing on that termination and I'll make that decision, okay? What did you want to ask me?
No, you got.
I can't hear you.
I made
Again?
a deal with me. I made a deal with Wayne County that I signed a verbal agreement that says if I didn't sue Wayne County, they would let me go or send me back to rehab. And I chose to go back to rehab. They didn't tell you nothing about that?
They didn't, but we'll find out about it. Thank you for telling us. Ms. Warfield will find out.
I signed a deal that they were gonna let me go out, walk out the door because I was gonna sue them for $1 million for assaulting me here. And
Okay,
they
I
signed-
don't have anything to do with the pending legal action, but let me say this, Mr. Dorsey. If there's something you've worked out with them, that's apart from what I'm doing. What I'm doing is giving you notice of termination and having your hearing on Friday, okay?
Okay, well, if I still sign an agreement, you have to follow through with that, that's the law.
Okay, that agreement has nothing to do with me, so I don't know what that's about, but I'm just letting you know that your case is going to be heard. The recommendation for termination. That hearing will take place on Friday, March 17th at
10
I'm gonna
o'clock
put it
a.m.
on for, did I say 9 o'clock or 10?
You said 10 o'clock, Your Honor.
Okay, so I'll put it on for 10 o'clock a.m., okay? All right. Mr. Dorsey, have you had any contact with your dad?
On the 15th, there's a Miranda rights, you cannot leave me here for extra 3 days of my out day.
Okay, all right, well, you all work that out. That has nothing to do with me. That has nothing to do with me.
Still terminating me and still not following with the deal that I signed because those my rights to not be locked up.
I'm not saying that they won't follow it, Mr. Dorsey. I'm saying I'm not a part of that deal. Nobody can enter a deal for me. I have not entered a deal. So my next question is, as I give you your return to court date for the 17th, have you been in touch with your father?
No, I'm not going with my father. He's crazy and he's weird.
All right. All right, I will see you. All right, very good. I will see you on Friday, March 17th, 2023 at 10 o'clock a.m. Okay? Thank you, Mr. Dorsey. Thank you at the Wayne County Jail. All right, very good. Let's see, did we get the attorney back, Miller? I'm trying to clean up cases in between. No, Miller is not back.
No.
All right, we're gonna keep going. Let's keep going. All right, I believe that everybody, we're ready on Smith. They haven't gotten Smith back. So when they get Smith back, we'll do Mr. Smith. I believe that everyone else in the courtroom are phase 1 individuals. And so I am ready on those. And so I'll let the case managers tell me, who do you have up first?
Yes, Your Honor. So I don't have the docket in front of me, but I'll just go off the people I know who are here. That's okay.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay. So yeah, we have Shanita Harris.
Is it? Oh, that's Shanita Harris. That's right. We have more than one Harris. There we go. All right, let me see. For Miss Harris, I have case number Z8084371. All right, and then I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to pause for 1 second. I do see that they brought Mr. Smith back. Also, the prosecutor has joined us. I would like to do that matter for Mr. Smith so that I don't hold up the Wayne County Jail any longer than I've already held them up. So if the parties are ready to proceed as to Mr. Smith, I would like to do Mr. Smith.
Yes.
All right, awesome. Let's do it. I am back on the record for Mr. Smith, and now it would be case number SP114-13751 for the people.
Good morning, Cindy Rogers for the people, plea 2072.
Thank you for defendant.
Good morning, Your Honor. Attorney Jessica Warfield, P85391.
All right, very good. And then Mr. Smith, if you could unmute and state your name as well.
Curtis Smith.
All right, thank you, Mr. Smith. All right, Miss Warfield, have you had an opportunity to speak with your client and explain to him what's going on?
I have had an opportunity to speak with Mr. Smith, Your Honor. We did have a conversation, went over the expectations and criteria of the specialty court. I also confirmed that Mr. Smith does meet the legislative criteria to be admitted into our specialty court based off of his background, Your Honor. So I am making a recommendation for him to be admitted.
All right, from the people?
Yes, I am objecting to his admission based on his criminal history. He has a 2005 assaulted violent crime. Based on the age of it, we were not able to get the police report, but we saw that he was found guilty of the crime and it is a violent in nature. Based on that, I'm objecting.
All right, and so we talked about this in staffing on yesterday. The people were not in defense counsel. Everybody was working to find out what happened with that 2005 case. What I did learn in staffing yesterday is that his sentence was probation. He was not placed in the Michigan Department of Corrections for that charge, and that he completed his probation at some point, I'm assuming. And then now here he is again on some misdemeanor matters that he is not going to be incarcerated on if he is found guilty. And so I am taking that into consideration because we just don't have any details as to what happened other than the name of of course, the name of what he was charged with, assault with the dangerous weapon, I believe. But we don't know if the dangerous weapon was a screwdriver. We just don't know. But we know whatever it was, he got probation. He got 2 years of probation. So, Ms. Warfield, I think you had unmuted. You were getting ready to say something. Go right ahead.
Your Honor, I was honestly just getting ready to state exactly what you said, Your Honor, based off of what the information that has been provided to us. It appears that whatever the circumstances were for that matter back in 2005, it was of such in which the judge of record deemed that he was not a substantial threat to the public and allowed him to go into probation. So, Your Honor, based off of that, I would ask that we admit him into our program.
All right, very good. Ms. Rogers, anything else on behalf of the people?
Nothing further.
Okay, Mr. Green, a question for you. I have not made a decision as to admissibility. Mr. Green, I wanted to give you an opportunity to find out what he qualified and what was available immediately. Were you able to do that?
In regard to, I'm sorry, could you repeat the question?
Mr. Smith, I know you asked me that you needed until Monday if he were to be admitted to find placement for him. Is that correct?
That's correct.
That's still the
Honor.
case?
Yes, Your Honor. That is
All right,
correct.
very good. Then I'd like that information before I make a decision. And so what I'm going to do is I'll take the matter under advisement. I'm going to bring Mr. Smith back on March, what is that, the 20th? I am going to have him come back on March 20th, 2023, at which time, Mr. Green, you will have that information and I'll make a decision as to admissibility and placement. And that will be at 9:00 a.m. Mr. Green, are you feeling confident that he could be dressed out and brought over?
Today, Your Honor, or on Monday?
No, not today. Oh, no, on Monday.
Yes, pending what information I find, I would assume he would be able to be dressed out, but I probably will have a better answer on Friday. But yeah, for now, we can assume that should be an adequate amount of time.
All right, very good. So we'll make sure the order says that. All right, and I'm putting it on for 9:00 a.m. Mr. Smith, do you wish to work the specialty court program? Do you want to get some assistance?
Is it something that I need to do?
Yes, sir. It is something that you need to do based on the information that I've received and reviewed so far. It is.
Okay.
It's a program that can help you and hopefully end this cycle of being involved with the criminal justice process. It can connect you. I want to know what's funny. What's fun?
Nothing. I just feel good.
You feel good, all right, because you know I like to laugh too. I just want to make sure. All right, and so I'm glad that you feel good. Listen, if you feel good, then you're gonna feel even better. Working the program and getting the assistance that you need, getting connected to services. Ultimately, the goal is to have you end up with your independent housing situation so that once you're finished with us, you will be finished with the criminal justice system altogether. How does that sound?
It sounds good, Your Honor.
All right, so then give us until Monday. We're gonna see you on March 20th at 9:00 a.m. You'll be dressed out and brought over to 36th District Court with your belongings, and then we'll go from there, okay?
All right.
All right, awesome. Very good. Thank you so much, Mr. Smith. I look forward to working with you. All right, very good. Thank you at the Wayne County Jail. I appreciate your patience. All right, thank you, Attorney Rogers.
Your
All
Honor,
right,
just so
let's
you
do
know,
it.
I'm sorry, Your Honor.
Yes.
Someone else has logged on
Yes.
from Wayne County Jail.
I'm sorry?
Someone else has logged on from the Wayne County Jail. I'm not sure.
Okay.
This individual.
All right, I'll release Mr. Smith. And then I will go back again and check the Wayne County Jail. Let's see who they have. I'm not familiar with this individual. Who do we have at the Wayne County Jail? Division 1, Floor 6.
Damon Signal, Damon Signal.
Oh, Mr. Signal. Mr. Signal, good morning to you, Mr. Signal.
Good morning, Judge Holmes, Your Honor Holmes.
All right, very good. For Mr. Signal. Grab my notes, y'all. Yeah, give me 1 second. Yes, Mr. Signal is supposed to be, Mr. Signal, you're doing well?
Yes, I am. I woke up this morning with a good attitude. I straightened up my room. I took care of my breakfast needs and my necessities. I've been having a positive affirmation with the Lord and talking to the Lord daily, asking the Lord to release me from the beast, the belly of the beast, and also to guide me through my troublesome times and my tearful moments when I really need God the most. And I know that I feel happy about the court giving that God before me another chance. And I wish I can get into some type of program today or be released today so I can go to family and friends and seek out help when I need it.
Okay, so Mr. Signal, I'm so glad to hear that you woke up and you're off to a great start on today. We had an opportunity to meet on yesterday, and we were informed by the jail that you need to be in compliance with what you're supposed to do. Now, we're going to get you into a program, but it's not going to be today. I have to bring you back on we were asked by the jail to bring you back on March 24th, 2023 at 9:00 a.m. Okay?
Okay.
But I need you to do everything that they're asking you to do, okay?
Okay.
There's another evaluation that they're going to do. I need you to participate in it, okay?
Okay, and Your Honor, may I please have some affirmation as far as like you gave the last constituent of Wayne, the criminal situation, the criminals situation, because this is not my first time into it with Wayne County Jail, but to let you know that I am, when I try and attempt, I am very successful at completing things because I'm not on parole anymore with Michigan Department of Corrections. I ended that in 2021.
Wonderful. Then we want to get you on a path, Mr. Signal, so that you can end your relationship with the Department of Corrections for good. How about that?
I will be, I'm very eagerly wanting to patiently wait for that happen. Wait for that to happen.
All right.
And I'm willing to put all effort into getting this done the proper way, because without help, without wanting help from the Lord, for one thing, and shedding tears to the Lord when you know you need help and willing to accept help, that's another thing. But when you're in a state of denial and you shed those tears and you finally realize, okay, the Lord is telling me something right now. Get help. So I want to know, Your Honor, everything you can put on my shoulder for me to lift up at these times with the Lord carry me with this one footprint in the sand. I want you to take me all the way with everything you got to put on my shoulder, so when I can get rid of this MDOC and get my butt into working before I turn 65 years old, because I'm only 47 right now. May 31st, I'll be turning to 47 years old. I don't retire until I'm legally 65. So I'm ready to get help.
All right, so give us an opportunity to do that. So with respect to your two matters, U631-41622 and C5500231, I am adjourning you to March 24th, 2023 at 9:00 a.m. I'll see you then, okay, Mr. Signal?
I see you then, Ms. Your Honor Holmes. I will see you there. Will I be coming over to 36th District, or will we be doing the same thing as today?
We'll let you know. We have to decide that as a team. We'll let you know, okay?
Okay, well, team, make a decision and be aware that Mr. Signal is willing to cooperate with all the Justice League.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Signal. Take care. Bye-bye. All right. Very good. Okay. All right. Very good. Let's keep going.
This one right here, Judge, they came with, the attorney was here, he hasn't returned, and the gentleman, the defendant that's in here is his legal assistant. She's asking if they can return it for another time. Because the attorney has not come back, they can't get in touch.
Let's just go. Just kidding. Okay. Yeah, I was just give him the date. I put it on the record. Let Miss Cox know though. Miss Cox,
Yes, Your Honor.
I'm gonna have you go into a breakout room with Mr. Argueta and and speak to him. His attorney has not returned. They cannot locate him. And so I'm just going to give another date. I'm not going to penalize Mr. Argueta for it. We'll give another date, and I'd like you to let him know that that date is going to be, if we said 2 weeks, today is the 16th. No, today is not the 16th, 15th. So let's put it on for March 30th, 2023 at 8:30 a.m. And the Officer Fitzgerald Harris, can you please place your appearance on the record?
You're muted.
Uh-oh, you're muted.
Okay, Officer Fitzgerald Harris, badge 1442, Detroit Police Department.
Thank you so much. Thank you for your patience. I'm not going to keep you all any longer. For Mr. Nolasco Argueta, since the attorney has not returned, I'm adjourning the formal hearing to March 30th at 8:30 a.m. All right, and so thank you so much, officer. Be safe, okay?
All right, you too. Bye-bye.
All right,
Your Honor,
thank
would you like me to say that to Mr. Argueta here or in the private or in the breakout room?
If he, yes, you can say it here.
Okay. Señora Argueta, ¿me oye? Yo soy la intérprete. Por favor, la jueza dice que como no sé qué pasó con su abogado que se fue y no ha regresado y no lo pueden encontrar, ella no lo va a penalizar a usted, le va a dar otra fecha para que regrese y la fecha es el 30 de marzo a las 8:30 de la mañana.
Ok, está bien.
Okay, that is fine.
All right, thank you. You are excused.
Entonces ya nos podemos ir, señora Argueta.
Ok, gracias.
Okay, thank you. And thank you, Your Honor.
All right, thank you. Thank you so much. All right, phase one. Don't y'all beat me up. I'm doing the best I can this morning. I just have a lot of cases. Things are going to get better because we are going to start having more than one day of our specialty court because we have so many cases. So bear with us until that change is made. I'm thanking you all in advance. Let's do it. I think that, who did we call up first? Case managers, who do we have?
Shanita Harris.
All right, Miss Harris that was smoking that cigarette in my courtroom. Now you know she's not going first today in phase one.
Oh, I missed that. I didn't see that.
Oh yeah, you really missed it. You really missed it. I'm gonna get me some kind of court where I can reach out and touch people.
But DTE had came and they still here. So I'm nervous and I'm upset.
No, you okay? You okay?
All
You
right.
are all right.
Your Honor.
All right. So listen, Miss, I don't see Miss Packler anymore because I know that she should have been up. Did we release Miss Packler?
Oh, I'm sorry. Yes, Your Honor. She logged off. But I did have updates. I'm sorry, she wasn't put on the record.
No, she had not been put on the record, but
Oh,
that's
I'm so
okay.
sorry.
Tell me what her return to court date is, and then you can update me.
Yes, she will return to court in 2 weeks on March 29th, 2023 at 8:35 a.m.
All right, and that's for Angela Packler, 200-455-4101. Yes, yeah, I didn't have an update on her, so I didn't do her matter. So I do need you, good morning. I do need you to circle back to me and let me know what's going on with Miss Packler. No, obviously there's nothing I need to be concerned about, right?
No, she called the number as directed to, even though she's in a different county, but she was provided that call. She has an appointment date. And she updated me with her contact information because she did have to get a new number and a new email address.
All right, very good. All right, thank you, Ms. Taylor.
Yes.
You doing a face-to-face on the day, Judge?
No, she's doing a return to court, right, March 29th. All right, very good. Let's go to Ms. Harris. I'm gonna do it this time, but next time, Mr. Green wasn't on when I had to almost reach through him.
Okay.
All right, let's go. Ms. Harris, I have for you, Ms. Harris, case number Z808-4371. State your full name for me, please.
Shanita Lynn Harris.
All right, Ms. Harris, how are you today?
I'm good. I'm cold because DTE out here, they done messed up our sidewalks. Now they up in here messing with my heat. I don't know what to think. I really
Okay.
don't. I'm cold in this mug.
All right, well, all right, Ms. Harris, that's not funny that you called because you talking to a sister that had her power out for 5 days with DTE, and it was cold, and I thumbed it out. And so, listen, I want you to hang in there. Hopefully, maybe you might ask, a projected date, but don't stay and be unsafe. Okay?
I'm not.
All right. Even if you have to come down to the court and sit with me all day.
Nope.
She said my heat just came on. She said I just warmed up. If I'm not that cold anymore.
Oh, wow.
All right, Miss Harris. All right. Listen, you've been working your program?
Yes, I have. Yes, ma'am.
All right. Are you having any issues?
No, because the therapist now started to send me twice a month, every 2 weeks, and I'm complying with her and the program she offering.
All right. And then Mr. Green, we want to make sure that we get a plan from her, from the person that she's just mentioned. Let's make sure we get a plan because we need to know what's going on, okay?
And I do, Your Honor. I had that on file and it was provided to me.
You said you just got it, right?
Yeah, once it was completed on the 3rd, it was provided to me. So I do have it.
All right, very good. Thank you. Thank you very much. All right, wonderful. Tell me something good that's happened to you since the last time I've seen you. I want to know.
I'm bringing my barbecue pit out my garage. I'm finna get my picnic table together and I'm gonna throw a one-man party, just me and my dog out there by myself with my music. I'm ready.
Miss Harris, you're my kind of girl. I love it. She said, Mr. Green, I don't get to do what you do. Miss Harris, you my kind of girl. You said you about to have you a one-man party with your barbecue pit, your music, and your dog. You
That's
do just
it.
that. You
I
do
am.
just that.
Stay out
Do
of
you,
trouble,
Miss
Your
Harris?
Honor. Do me.
Yes, ma'am. All right. Do you have anything that you need us to assist you with, Ms. Harris?
No, I'm good, John. I'm really blessed.
Yes, you are. You are. You look good today, too. You don't look
Thank
like you did
you.
when you first came in here. You look good.
I was mad, but I'm overcoming that.
Okay, keep overcoming it because we're not that bad, are we?
No, you're not. Just doing your job, and I appreciate everyone.
And not just doing our job, but we care about you. How about that?
Yes.
All right. Thank you for allowing us to help you, okay?
I appreciate that.
All right, Mr. Green, what do you have for us? Because you can't top that one-man party.
Miss Harris is doing well. She is compliant and she is working our program. And I have no issues with Miss Harris at this time.
All right. If nothing else for Miss Harris, do you have questions today, Miss Harris?
One more thing. Can I move up to level 2?
Okay, we gonna get you there, Mr. Green.
Yes, Your Honor. Miss Harris will be approaching her, I guess, 2-month mark pretty soon, probably in a few days. So that will be something that we are in a conversation about here soon. So stay tuned, Miss Harris. Keep doing what you're doing.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Motivation.
All right. Yes, sir. Yes. Thank you, Mr. Green. And be patient. There you go. Miss Warfield, do you have anything?
I don't have anything to add, Your Honor. Just keep keeping up the good work, Miss Harris.
Hi, pretty lady. Okay, thank you.
All right. Well, Miss Harris know how to set it off. We need to have her start court in the mornings because she know how to set it off. Had me busting, now she got me laughing. All right, Mr. Green, what's next for Miss Harris?
Yes, Your Honor. Miss Harris will return to court on March 29th, 2023 at 8:45 a.m.
All right, did you get that, Miss Harris?
Yes, I just wrote it on my calendar.
All right, very good. Listen, I want you to have a good rest of the week. I hope that they get your heat working and take good care of yourself, okay?
I will, Yana. Thank you. You too.
All right. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
All right. Bye-bye. Who do we have up next?
So yes, Your Honor. So next up, I'm looking on the screen. I see Devin Cronk.
Mr. Cronk, good morning to you.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning. I'm looking for your file and I don't have it.
So, Your Honor,
I wasn't.
Oh, he's not scheduled for today.
Yeah, as you
What's
remember.
going on? Wait, let me pull him up. Let me see his face. All right, Mr. Cronk, why are you here? Mr. Green, let Mr. Green tell me. What's going on, Mr. Green?
So yes, Your Honor, it was in regard to the screen on the 11th. So based on the missed drug screen, we suggested that he come in person, or not in person, but on Zoom to address that.
All right, and you explained to me what he said happened, right?
That's correct. Yes.
About the jam's hours. All right, Mr. Cronk, here's where we are. I want you to understand that when you call first thing in the morning and it says yes, make sure that you have secured a place to go, okay? I can't keep up with Jam's hours, and I understand it might be difficult for you to keep up with Jam's hours. So that's why if it says yes when you call in the mornings, get up and go. Or make sure you have secured a place for the afternoon, okay?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I hope this time around with probation, you see that I'm taking it serious. And I
do.
I really do want to put this past me. This is the last thing I have to worry about in life. I've taken care of everything else I've had outstanding for over years. The last about 2 weeks, jams, like they only the Detroit one will do the mornings. And so I've tried going there in the mornings, like you have suggested to a couple of the other, not really clients, but other people on probation. The line is like out the door. So I never really get the chance to be able to spend the half hour, 45 minutes that it takes to get through that line. So I normally do it in the afternoon. So I did fail to do that. and it won't happen again.
All right. Well, that's the reason I hope you notice that I do believe that you have taken this go around serious. And so I did not have you physically report to the courtroom. I said he can come on Zoom because I really think you're trying to do it this time, Mr. Cronk. So I just wanted you to hear me say that you have to make sure that you test on the day that your color or your number is called, okay?
Yeah, I guess I should have thought about it more thoroughly when I was going to do it at in the evening and getting on Southfield Freeway at rush hour. I didn't think that clearly, and I sat on there because it was at a standstill for around 20-25 minutes, and that put me behind time. So I apologize.
All right. All right. Very good. I appreciate you. Your attitude is so much different this time, Mr. Cronk, and I appreciate it. So,
well, the way that I look at it is, you know, I have my daughter more. I get her every Wednesday and every other Friday to Monday. And I also, when I was gone away from probation, had got out of a toxic relationship. And now I'm with a chick that has 5 kids. So there's a total of 6 kids in the house. So maturity has definitely grown a lot.
absolutely. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Well, I'm seeing it, Mr. Cronk. And so I just want to remind you that your next date is March 22nd at 8:45 a.m. on Zoom, okay?
The 22nd?
Yes, on the 22nd.
Okay, I have one slight dilemma with that. Now I have a court hearing in Ypsi, Washtenaw County. I'm supposed to be getting off probation then. I had it 2 weeks ago, but it was the ice storm and they closed the court early. And so they rescheduled it for the 22nd. Is it possible?
Okay, so Mr. Green, get with him about the time because I think there's an adjusted time on on Wednesday for court. So get with Mr. Cronk about the time. And if we need to, hold on, Mr. Cronk, and if we need to change the date, then just let me know. But I'm gonna have you get with Mr. Green on that so I can continue to move my docket.
Okay, yeah, Ypsi is at 11. So, I mean, if we could.
Oh, yes. If you come on, then I'll allow you to leave. You just would have to remind me.
Okay, thank you, Your Honor.
Okay? All right, no problem. Keep up the great work, Mr. Cronk. I'll see you on the 22nd.
I will. All right, thank you.
Thank you. Okay,
Bye-bye.
bye-bye. All right, who do we have up next that's on the docket?
Yes, Your Honor, we have Lamont Nunn.
All right, wonderful. Good morning, Mr. Nunn.
Good morning, Your Honor.
How are you this morning?
I'm doing a lot better today.
That's good. I'm glad to hear that. Let me place your case number on the record. I have Z808-3241. State your full name.
Lamont Jeffrey Nunn.
All right, Mr. Nunn. Now you said you're doing better today. That means that yesterday you might not have been doing so well. Is everything okay?
No, actually everything is going fine. I just had a rough week and a half, and I'm doing better. You know, health-wise, I'm doing better. And everything else is fine. Don't worry, but I'm just doing good. I'm doing good today.
All right, all
I'll
right.
return to
Very
work
good.
tomorrow.
All right. Are you taking good care of yourself, Mr. Nunn?
Yeah, I just gotta make a few subtractions. Overwork, depriving myself of sleep. You know, it's having an effect. That's the reason why I got
Yes,
sick.
sir.
So
Yes, sir. It
I got
definitely
some-
will. You've got to take care of you, okay? You got to eat, you got to sleep, all of them,
Yeah.
and have some me time. Yes, sir.
I know you said that you want to hear some things that I've added. Well, I have the
Yes.
exact opposite for you. I'm going to be subtracting some things.
Okay, what did you subtract? I love it. What did you subtract?
We'll start next week. I'm subtracting the amount of hours I'm working, not from my city job, but from the security job. You know, I'm gonna try to subtract.
The number of hours that you work. Okay, very good. Reduce it. Very
Yeah.
good. Got to take care of you.
Yes.
I love it. I love it. Are you having any issues with working the program, Mr. Nunn?
No, I did miss one test and I apologize for it. I got off a little late. I called the cab. That was, I think if I remember correctly, it was the weekend after the blizzard. The cab came, but they got me there at like 7:18 and the place closed at 7 o'clock. So I ended up missing. And I know it's no excuse for that, but I apologize for that.
All right, no excuses. We talked about the Miss Green, and so Mr. Green will have some conversation with you offline about that, but you're okay. But I just want to remind everybody, you have to screen on the day that your color is called. You must screen, you must screen, you must screen. You must screen. So that's for everybody. That's not just for you, Mr. Nunn. That's for the entire courtroom. So I just want everybody to know that we can't control Jam's hours, but you need to make sure you're in touch with them so you know what time, or ask your case manager to switch you to another provider. If it's too much for you, that's the switch, okay?
Okay.
That's my whole courtroom. All right, but Mr. Nunn, you're in good shape today. I just want you to take really good care of yourself, okay?
Okay, I know. I'm making necessary changes. I almost took myself out, and it would have been a sad way to go. You know.
Yes.
You know. So,
yes.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm gonna do a lot better. I'm glad I did. I'm sorry about missing court. I tried my best to get up and go, but it's like when I close my eyes, I'll wake up 4 hours later. That's how I knew something was wrong. That's without me trying to go to sleep. Just, you know, I'm close my eyes for a second. It's 9 o'clock. Open my eyes, it's 1 o'clock. You know, so not good, but I'm doing better now. So.
All right, awesome, awesome. Mr. Green, what do you want to tell me about Mr. Nunn?
Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Nunn is doing well in the program. He is compliant, aside from the few hiccups and the issue. I would just encourage Mr. Nunn to take care of himself. We did have a conversation, and he is dedicated to following all the guidelines of the program.
All right, awesome, very good. If nothing else, Mr. Green, I have that he's returning to court on March 29th, 2023 at 8:45 a.m.
Yes,
Mr.
Your Honor.
Nunn, did you get that?
Yes. You said the 28th?
29th.
29th. Now, is that in person or Zoom?
Nope, that's on Zoom. Unless Mr. Green tells you otherwise, it'll be on Zoom, okay?
Oh, great. I don't have to miss work. Okay.
No, you don't have to miss work. We work with you, sir. We work with you. All right.
Thank you.
Very good. All right, you're very welcome. Take care.
All right, thank you.
Feel better. Okay, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
All right, who do we have up next?
Yes, Your Honor. We have Dejanay Kennedy. I see her. She was on the screen. There
Okay,
she
I don't
is.
see her anymore. Okay.
She's back on.
All right, very good. Miss Kennedy, good morning to you. Uh-oh, you're on mute. Let me ask you to unmute.
Good morning, Ms. Holmes.
Good morning. How are you this morning?
I'm doing good.
All right, very good. I'm sorry?
I said, how are you doing this morning?
I am doing well. I'm doing well. All right, here we go. I have for you, Miss Kennedy, case number 190-444-0901. State your full name for me.
Dejanay Kennedy.
All right, Miss Kennedy. How are things going with you where you are?
It's okay. It's not home, so I don't know. It's a place, so I don't know. It's not my time to think.
All right, they're treating you well though, right?
Oh yeah, the staff are good. It's just not
okay.
Home, so
I can't hear you.
I said the staff are good. It's just not somewhere I want to be right now.
And I understand that, but you know what, Miss Kennedy? When I was doing it your way, I couldn't get you to do anything. I couldn't get you to show up for anything. So listen, we talked on yesterday. Here's what we're gonna do. We talked on yesterday. We need to do a verification of your residence, where you're living, to make sure that it exists and it's a safe place. So we have to do that. And also, we are going to make sure there's an assessment that has to be done, and we want you to have that assessment. And then we're gonna come back together and determine what's next, okay? So you won't be there any longer than you have to be, but there are some things that I need to do to make sure that you're in a safe place and that you're in an environment where you can grow and get the benefit of the program, okay? How does that sound?
That's good. I said that's good. I had just talked to the people. They said they was gonna do an inspection so they can look at the door, because the landlord is kind of taking our time. So I don't know.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Well, Mr. Green is going to arrange to make sure we can verify your residence and that it's a place where you can be. And then you're going to get that assessment done, and then we'll talk about what's next. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Have you learned anything since you've been there?
No, I've already been like in a place like this, like the beginning of January. And she said I'm not in no program. I'm just here for housing right now. So like, but she's waiting on to hear back from Mr. Green is what she said.
Yes, because there's some assessments that need to be done. So we don't want to just have you in a program and we don't know, or the professionals don't know what kind of care you need. So Mr. Green, I know that we are going to be making contact with them to get those assessments. Ms. Griffin is aware of the assessment that needs to be done as well. That's going to happen ASAP. We're going to get your residence verified, and then we'll come up with a plan once we find out what the assessment yields, okay?
Okay.
All right, very good. Did you have any questions for us today, Ms. Kennedy?
If there's a way, can I like stay with my friend that stay at the apartment unit until they fix my door?
No, I'm not good with that right now. I'm not good with that because remember, I couldn't get you to do anything. I set your court date at 8:35, 8:45, you showed up at 12. I told you there were things I needed you to do. You didn't do any of them. So I want to get some stuff done so I can know what we're working with, and then we'll go from there, okay?
Okay.
All right, Mr. Green, what do you want to add, if anything?
Nothing at this time, Your Honor. We did discuss the staffing, what the plan was, and I will be moving forward with that as soon as possible.
All right, very good, very good. All right, what's the next date for Miss Kennedy? I did not write it down.
Your Honor, I don't think we came up with one in staffing, but would you like to see her in a week, or should we push it out 2 weeks after?
Well, let's see if we can, let's put her on for the 22nd.
Okay.
And then we'll put her on March 22nd. You were supposed to speak with them about her doing her community service while she's there. So there's a couple of things that need to get done. And let's see, we should have a lot of progress before next week, Wednesday. So I'll put her on for March 22nd, and I'll put her on for 8:45 a.m. But if we need to change it, we'll let her know and you can let me know. Okay?
Thank you.
No. Okay. All right. Thank you, though. All right. Very good. All right, Ms. Kennedy, did you get that? They're going to talk to you about getting your assessment done. I asked them if they could help you to work with some of your community service while we're assessing what you need.
Okay. How long I got to do community service for? Oh,
you're gonna do it where you are. You'll do it right where you are. Mr. Green, wait to hear from Mr. Green, because I can't speak for them. Wait to hear from Mr. Green, okay? All right, thank you, Ms. Kennedy.
You're welcome,
All
Ms.
right.
Holmes. Have a good one.
All right, you too, bye-bye. All right, let's do it.
Your Honor, we did have Carlos Byers. He was on with he was on through with when the other clients were on with team, but he is not on anymore. Thinking that they logged off.
Okay. Well, I'll come back to him at the end. Let me get some people that are on. Right now, I do see Joseph Rhea. Mr. Rhea, you joined us late this morning. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
All right, you're doing all right?
I'm a little sick, but I'm hanging in there.
Okay, I want you to take really good care of yourself, okay?
I will.
All right, very good. Let me place your case number on the record, Mr. Rhea. I have 210-593-4901. State your full name.
Joseph Lawrence Rhea.
All right, Mr. Rhea. I know you're not feeling well. Let me hear from the case manager on Mr. Rhea. Ms. Taylor, please.
Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Rhea is doing good. He's working his program and he's in compliance with his court order and treatment plan at this time. I have no concerns.
All right, awesome. I know that there's some information about a travel request. Ms. Taylor's gonna get some information for the court.
Your Honor, I'm sorry to interrupt.
No.
He withdrew that request. They're just going to wait until Mr. Rhea finishes with his probationary term.
Oh, okay, all right. Well, he's not far off from finishing.
Right.
All right, very good. He's in phase 5. Mr. Rhea, I know you're not feeling well, but I want to make sure I want to make sure that your questions are answered. Do you have any questions?
No, I'm good. Thank you, though.
All right, very good. What's next for Mr. Rhea?
He will have a face-to-face with myself on April 5th, 2023 at 10:35 a.m.
All right, did you get that, Mr. Rhea?
April 5th at 10:35.
Yes, that works. All right.
All right.
All right, take good care of yourself, sir, and I hope you feel so much better.
Thank you.
All right, you're very welcome.
Have a good one.
You too, thank you. Ms. Taylor, make sure you follow up with him and just let me know that he's okay, all right?
Okay, Your Honor.
All right, very good. Did Shanita Thomas join us this morning?
Your Honor, she did not. I am unsure. Maybe she is in class. I'm not sure. I did see her yesterday. So I'm sure she knew that she had court because she did mention the face-to-face from last week. So I would just ask that we perhaps adjourn the matter.
Okay, I'll come back to her.
Okay.
I'll come back to her. For Tracy Pugh, does anyone know? Well, Tracy Pugh is not on. Okay, there we are. Okay. Does anyone have an update or can I get an ROA as to Tracy Pugh?
I'm right here. Yeah,
okay, I see you. There you go. Very good. I see you. Thank you so much. All right, Miss Pugh, is everything okay?
No, I've been over like 3 days and now they're saying I don't have court today. I knew I was gonna get set up for failure.
Okay, well, I'm so sorry. Nobody's gonna set you up for failure, not on my watch. We're gonna find out where you're supposed to be, okay?
Judge, I saw the ROA and it appears that Miss Pugh is a referral from Judge Bryant. She was scheduled for an in-person
Oh, you have to come down to the courthouse, Miss Pugh.
I didn't have to go. When I called to talk to
I
the
don't know
lady-
who they, hold on, Miss Pugh. I don't know who they are, but you must come down to the courthouse, okay?
I can't. I don't have a way to get there.
You're gonna
I
have to
can't
find
go.
a way to get there, or we're gonna have to, Miss Pugh. Now, hold on. I'm gonna have you take a moment. I want you to take some deep breaths, pull yourself together, because you're in a criminal justice system, and you're gonna have. You're gonna have, Miss Davis, pull yourself. You're gonna have to make some adult decisions right now, okay? So let's go ahead. I need you to take, hold on, Miss Pugh. I need you to take some deep breaths so that you can settle yourself, so that then I can get information, because it's very hard to understand you while you're crying. I'm letting you know nobody's setting you up for failure. Nobody. We're a problem-solving court. We solve problems. We don't set people up for failure. So take a moment to take some breaths, and I'm gonna hear from Mr. Green. Mr. Green?
Yes, Your Honor. I do have a little bit of information about Ms. Pugh and how she got on our docket. I can discuss this with you off the record if you would like, just to clarify a little bit.
Yes, why don't you give me a call? Give me a call in the courtroom.
Okay, I'm gonna give you a call.
All right, Ms. Pugh, I'm gonna place you on mute, and I want you to practice that deep breathing in through your nose and out through your mouth while you settle down, so that we are able to help you, okay? All right, and I'm gonna talk to Mr. Green, and I'm gonna have you mute me and take the camera off.
Judge, if necessary, I'd be willing to also spend time with Ms. Pugh, talking with her in a breakout room if she needs that.
Okay, why don't you, Ms. Wilson, why don't you do that? Put Ms. Pugh and Mr. Fikens in a breakout room, and then Mr. Green should be calling me.
So Ms. Pugh, if you get an invitation to join the breakout room, join the breakout room, okay?
Mr. Fikens, can you go back to 2?
I think let me check. Yes, thank you.
Thank you.
Unmuted. Yes, Ms. Wilson, if you could place Mr. Green in that breakout room with Mr. Fikens and Ms. Pugh, I'd appreciate it. Thank you. All right. All right, everybody, I'm ready to call the remainder of the docket. I'm ready. Let's do it. I have for Hussein. As a matter of fact, let me do this. Let me unpin everybody. Give me a second. Thank you. Thank you. All right, that should be everybody. Thank you so much. I have the following for Hussein Al-Tamimi. I have case number SX 384-85281. Did Mr. Al-Tamimi check in?
No one checked in for that case, Judge.
All right, then a default judgment will be entered. I'm satisfied. I've given the defendant ample time to show up for the 8:30 a.m. formal hearing. I have for Carlos Byers, 200-565-9101. I know that Mr. Green, he was on, he is at one of our providers. And so what I am going to do is I will adjourn him to Friday, March 17th, 2023, and that will be at 8:30 a.m. And just let Mr. Green know that. All right, wonderful. I have for Delia Thomas, case Miss Taylor. Where's Delia Thomas?
Your Honor, he is in the Wayne County Jail.
I thought they said he wasn't in the Wayne County Jail.
No, Your Honor, that was the issue. He was seen by the jail navigator. There was a plan for his discharge on last week. I'm not sure why it was any confusion and why he was not transported, but I got an update for Sergeant Coho. I'm waiting on another response because he should have been released last week. So I have to verify the rest of that. I'll verify with you off record.
All right, very good. So Ms. Taylor, for purposes of docketing, I'm going to put him on for March 17th, 2023 at 9:00 a.m., which is Friday. Once we get that update, please let's make sure we communicate it to Ms. Matt so that we're all on the same page, okay?
Will do.
And for Mr. Thomas, I have case numbers 200-458-0601 and Z789-707. All right, I have Tiara Harris in the courtroom, and then Miss Asia Whitley. Where's Miss Whitley this morning?
I tried to call her, Your Honor. She did not answer.
She didn't answer?
No.
Okay. All right, let's keep going. I'll go to Sherry-Ann Williams, U509-45919, U602-26621, U602-27121, 210-455-7301, 212-098-411, and 214-926-011. Miss Williams, please mute. Somebody need to mute. Miss Williams will returned on March 24th, 2023 at 9:00 a.m. All right, and then I had also at 10:35 for Sammy Edwards, case number 200-440-7801. Ms. Edwards should have had a face-to-face. Her return to court date. Oh, I didn't write down her return to court date. What's the return to court date from Ms. Edwards?
Her return to court date is going to be March 22nd, 2023 at 8:35 a.m.
Awesome, wonderful, thank you. I have it. Oh, I need some space. All right, and then I have for Catrice Horton, 210-444-2701. Ms. Horton.
Yes, she will
Her
return to
return to
court.
court date.
We
Yes,
were
it'll
going to
be
put her on March
22nd.
20. We were going to put her on March 29th.
Oh, she's not the 22nd. Okay, very good. I'll change it. March 29th, 2023 at 8:45 a.m. All right. I only have a couple of people that's left. I know Mr. Green is in a breakout room. I have Tierra Harris that's here in the courtroom. And I also have, who else is in the courtroom? The officer gave it to me. Mark Harris. Oh, the Harrises. Y'all just all coming today, huh?
Your
All
Honor.
right. Yes.
Did you get Miss Latanya West, who was also under the 1035?
Uh-oh. Miss West is not on my 1035. Place her case number on the record for me.
Yes, Latanya West, case number 210-626-0501. And she will have a return of court date of March 22nd, 2023 at 8:35 a.m.
All right, let's make sure she gets on the list. Miss Mack? All right, very good. And so I just need to know what we are doing with Shanita Thomas. And then I guess Miss Whitley will join us. I have a 12 o'clock. I'm not gonna be able to see her at 12. I have to be in that meeting at 12 o'clock. So, and I'm leaving off the bench in a few minutes to go get prepared for that meeting.
Okay.
So that means everybody else gonna just, I have to hear what the parties want to do with the Harrises that are in the box. Do you have either of those cases, Miss Taylor?
I only have one, which I sent you a message. If you can,
Okay, let me see if I
go
did
back
receive it.
and check.
No, the message I have is,
I'm gonna send it to you again, just a second.
no, that is not the message. I didn't get it. Oh, wait a minute. Did you send it to two people?
You and the attorney, but I'm sending it to you again.
Oh, okay. So we don't have results yet from Mr. Harris. I think that's the message you sent me.
Yeah.
Okay, and we had him come in because he had missed.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, and how many did he miss?
He missed 2, and it was due to that, you know, all of what was going on with the GM's Detroit location. And you wanted him to do a random test on today, so that's why he was called into the courthouse.
All right, all right. And so, Mr. Harris, you heard me say over and over this morning, right? That you have to make sure you get up and you go and test when your color or your number is called, right? A little louder. All right, no excuses. No excuses. Okay, that's the bottom line. So I want to wait to see what your results are going to be that you just did here, and then that will determine what I do. He already has a future court date. Is that correct, Ms. Taylor?
Your Honor, he would have a face-to-face with me on March 29th.
What phase is Mr. Harris in?
Mr. Harris is in phase 2.
I didn't hear you. You cut off before I heard the number.
I'm sorry, Your Honor. Mr. Harris is in phase 2. He was promoted on January 18th of this year.
All right, very good. And so you said March 29th?
Yes, that will be his face-to-face date.
All right, that's fine. All right, so Mr. Harris, make sure you have that date and let's wait for your results to come back. Listen, you can't miss your testing, all right? You cannot. Understood? All right, very good. So as soon as his test results come back, depending on what they are, he's going to be free to leave. All right. Is Mr. Green with us? He's still in the breakout room?
Yes, he is. I think he's almost done.
Okay.
And actually, Your Honor, both Tiara Harris and Mark Harris's results are back in there. They're in good compliance.
Okay, all right, so Mr. Harris, you are free to leave. All right, you understand, don't miss tests, okay? Come on now, I don't want to inconvenience you, have you come sit up here with me all day, listening to me fuss and carry on. All right? All right, be safe out there.
Your Honor, before we continue, I just wanted to let you know, a special guest wanted to say hello to you, Your
Who's
Honor.
that? I can't see
The sunlight.
The sun is shining. Oh. Good morning to you, Dr. Pastor Jerome Warfield. Your daughter will have to tell you about my Freudian slip this morning.
She did already.
Oh, I'm sorry, I was trying. So good to see you, so good to see you. All right, very good. All right, let's go back to Miss Pugh very quickly. Miss Pugh, case number 200-459-8301. State your full name for me.
Tracy Lee Pugh.
All right, Miss Pugh, you're in better shape now. Now that you realize we're not setting you up for failure?
Yeah, I'm better.
All right, very good. You understand that you're going to come in on Friday? You're going to come in person?
Yes.
All right, so that's giving you enough time to make it in, right?
Yeah.
All right, so I'm going to see you Friday. You're going to come to the courthouse. You're going to come in. My courtroom is right on the first floor. You can't even get to the elevators without passing my courtroom. I'm in courtroom 133 and check in with us, okay?
Okay, Your Honor.
Yes.
So, I don't really have anything that's appropriate to wear for court. So is it okay if I just come in a t-shirt and my pants?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am. That's fine. I'm interested in you, okay?
Okay.
All right. All right. Very good. All right, Mr. Green. So we're on track with Ms. Pugh. Ms. Pugh, you are free to leave the courtroom. And I will see you on Friday. I look forward to meeting you, okay?
Okay, me too. Thank you very much.
All right, you're very welcome. All right, Mr. Green, I need to know on Shanita Thomas, 210-606-3501. You said you talked to her yesterday?
Yes, Your Honor. I did talk to her yesterday. I'm not sure why she is not here today. So I would just ask that we adjourn her case until tomorrow.
Let me put her on Friday.
Okay, that's fine.
All right, I'll adjourn her to March 17th, 2023, and that will be at 8:45 a.m. Let Ms. Thomas know, please don't make me have to come look for her. So I don't do that well. I don't do that well. All right, very good. And then I think that leaves us with Ms. Harris, Tiara Harris. And I don't know, have you tried to reach out to Ms. Whitley to see if she can get on early? I have a 12 o'clock and I have to be on at 12. I'm not leaving the bench at 12. I have to be on at 12. All right.
Your Honor, I'll try to attempt to call her again. If not, she might just have to be adjourned.
To Friday?
Yes.
Okay, very good. She get promoted today. She should have been home early. All right.
It's fine.
All right, very good. Let's go. Are we ready on Tiara Harris? Do we have a prosecutor?
No, Your Honor, does not look like it. I can reach out to Sydney.
And can I please be placed into a breakout room with Ms. Harris?
Absolutely. Can we get her in a conference room to go to the breakout room? Thank you, Ms. Matt. We will do that right now. Miss Warfield, where'd you go? Miss Warfield?
I'm right here.
You already know my position. I don't do hoops. I don't do hoops. I jump through 10, somebody gonna jump through 25. So let's just put that out on the table. I do 10, you do 25.
Understood, Your Honor.
How it rolls out. All right, very good. Yes. Where is he? All right, Mr. Campbell was here in the building. He came up to test. He has not made it back down.
I know he did do his test because I had to walk over there to verify him because he didn't have an ID. Let me walk next door and make sure he's still not over. Or if if he's not sitting outside on our bench. Hold on just a second.
All right, thank you. I forgot. I totally forgot. Thank you. You got it right. I would have forgotten. All right, very good. Who did I send to bring back Friday? I got Shanita Harris coming back Friday. Somebody else. Who?
Your Honor.
Okay, yes.
I'm sorry, real quick update. Mr. Campbell does not appear to be over in the drug testing lab anymore. He's not in our hallway in the waiting area. So I'm not sure where he is. Case Manager Green did just try to give him a call and there was no answer.
Did he test? Can you find out from the lab if he tested?
I know I don't see any results, and that was just maybe 30 minutes ago because I had to verify because he didn't have the ID.
Can someone check to see if he tested?
I will, Your Honor.
All right. Mr. Quick, I appreciate you being here this morning. I don't know, the only people I have left is Whitley and Harris. Mr. Campbell was supposed to test and we were gonna come up with something from there, but we can't seem to find him. And so I'm going to allow you to leave if that's okay. Uh-oh, I can't hear you. You are muted.
Yeah. I said, I appreciate that. I appreciate that.
All right. Thank you so much for the great work you all do at Pop Off. We appreciate you.
Okay. Everyone have a good, a blessed rest of your day.
Thank you. You do the same.
Okay.
All right. Mr. Green?
Your Honor, I did get confirmation from the lab that he did test. So at this time, I'm not sure where his whereabouts are. He was informed that he needed to stay for court. When I talked to him, he did tell me he did not feel like staying there all day, but I told him that he needed to be here because you ordered that he come in. So yeah, at this time, I'm not sure what's going on. I gave him a call. He did not answer. So at this time, I am not sure.
What's your recommendation, Mr. Green? Or do you have one? Well, you want to wait for Ms. Warfield?
Yes,
In
I
all
would.
fairness?
Yes.
Okay, in all fairness, we should. All right. Oh, I'm so glad Ms. Price shed some light yesterday, because you know what I want to do. All right. I don't know that we're gonna make it through Ms. Harris before I need to do that 12 o'clock. I need to just see if my phone.
I did talk to Miss Rogers. She will be available here in a few minutes. She was finishing up some other matters, but once she is done, she will hop on.
Okay, yeah, I have to be on for 12 meeting. I need to be in my chambers and at the computer. So, been sitting, so let me see if I can find. All right. Okay, mute me for a quick second. Mute me. I thought I saw Sydney come on. All right, are we ready on Miss Harris?
Hi, Judge. If I could talk to Attorney Warfield just briefly in a breakout room, then I'll be ready.
All right, y'all, we may have to schedule this for 1 o'clock because I have a 12 o'clock that I must be on my computer for. So y'all can try it. Quickly, come on, y'all.
Well, Your Honor, I am ready.
I'll be quick. I just wanted to talk to Jessica really briefly.
Okay.
Okay, let's let Miss Rogers don't ask for much. Let her go to that breakout room. Please.
Thank you, Judge.
Put Miss Rogers in that breakout room. She don't never ask for much. All right.
Your Honor, we are ready.
It's crazy. All right, let's do it. Are we ready?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, Miss Harris, I'm gonna have you come to the podium very quickly. I have case number 210-447-1301. Miss Harris, state your full name. One more time when you get in the mic. All right, thank you. All right, let me remind the team of the things that we've learned at our training. I don't know how much you can say if you need to speak with me offline, but what I do know is that we have a problem. Yesterday in staffing, I was informed that you have not provided anything that will cause you to have the results that you are standing with me, that you are standing before me on, okay? Cut me off. Let me make sure she can really understand.